Welcome.
Go
See,
ahead.
we had the same idea. Welcome everybody to Workers Wrestling Network. Discord, I don't know what's going on with you all. Oh, Discord, it said you can't join the party. So you know what? Sorry, Discord. Sorry about your bad luck. You gonna have to go to the side. And I don't know what's going. Oh, and none of our Facebooks work. Okay, yeah, nothing is working.
All
But
right.
YouTube and Twitter. Okay,
All right.
so ladies and gentlemen, you are here for NXT's Stand and Deliver and Effy's Big Gay Brunch 9.
Yes,
Effy,
ma'am.
Effy, Effy, Effy.
I got
So,
Stand and Deliver on my computer and Effie on my phone. So Trick's walking in. They got video. Trick walking into the arena and Mello walking into the arena from earlier today.
I liked his
Eh,
line from Wale Mania when Trick was like
Uh,
hey, when he was like, this is my city, okay? And when I finish with you, they're gonna be chanting, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. And then Carmelo got the mic and was like, yes, they are. Because I'm gonna do what you just said. I'm gonna whoop that trick. I was like, oh,
yeah, I think Trick gets the win here today. I have a feeling
ladies
we
and
have an
gentlemen,
hour. I think we have an hour pre-show on Stand and Deliver because the Stand and Deliver graphics all say 9 a.m. So I think we have an hour pre-show on that. And luckily,
it's a
Effie's
lot.
actually starting right now, so we'll have something to actually watch instead of just a pre-show for Stand and Deliver. Effie is coming out to the ring right now. This is Effie's Big Gay Brunch 9, I believe. So as the titular the
Why
titular
do
wrestler of
parents
the show.
get older and they don't listen?
Why do what?
Why do when parents get older they don't listen? I think it's payback for when we did this.
Right. Effie is talking in the ring to the crowd. I don't have my volume up, so I can't really tell you what he's saying, but probably happy to have you all here for another big gay brunch. Something to that effect would be my guess. And on Stand and Deliver, I guess the pre-show, we're getting video packages of all of the different competitors. Right now, it's Roxanne Perez, who's challenging Lyra Valkyria for the NXT Women's Championship on Stand and Deliver this morning. Should be a good match. Should be a good match. I picked Roxanne Perez to win, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, after a little investigation, I think every Big Gay Brunch, the name, is what's
Yeah,
stopping Twitch from allowing us to go live, which is
interesting.
crazy.
Interesting. Oh well. If Twitch doesn't want us on there with the word gay in it, then we don't want to be on there anyhow. How's that?
That's what it was. Because soon as I changed it for a little bit, it came on and off. But Twitch and then Facebook, I didn't want to fight with them today. Instagram, I will have to do 9,000 things to get.
Uh,
So let me see. I might can get. This is the only good thing about Facebook. I'm not Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, but like StreamYard, you can just switch in the middle of it. Okay, so now we're gonna try something we've never done before, ladies and gentlemen.
oh.
We probably never do again. I'm gonna try to go live on our Instagram.
All right.
So let me see, let me see, let me see.
If
Then you
you are
know
here
I'm
with us,
tired at that point.
if you're here with us, thank you for joining us. We know you got a lot of options for your watch alongs. So if you choose Workhorse Wrestling Network, we greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like on this video. Hit the bell so you can be notified when we drop content every day of the week. If you were with us last night for our Friday Night Fights watch long, welcome back. It's only been a few hours. I hope everyone got some sleep and is well rested. I know Dolores did not because she was up all night doing for the culture. So,
Yes, for the culture.
was it a good show?
Mm, not
No,
really.
not really. It wasn't as good as last year's. Last year's was a good show.
Yeah, I mean, again, we had two cars Scorpio looking like he had went through a mile and a half. It looked like he took most of his energy out of dancing to get to the ring.
That's funny. That is funny. NXT has videos of everybody coming to the arena. Now it's Roxanne Perez. Effy's still talking on Effy's Big Game Brunch. Still don't know what he's saying. He's got a shirt that says, what does his shirt say? His shirt says wrestling gay. I can't tell if it says wrestling is gay or if it just says wrestling gay. But it says wrestling gay. And it might say something else too. But who the hell is this person with Sam Roberts? So on the pre-show on Peacock, it's Sam Roberts, a blonde lady that I'm not familiar with, and someone that's wearing a sash that says Miss Stand and Deliver. Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's that girl from NXT that always she thinks she's a princess. I forgot her name. She
Uh,
comes out and does the wave and stuff. She's a wrestler and she's supposed to be like a pageant girl.
okay.
Yo, microphone messing up.
Can you hear me okay?
Now I can.
Okay.
It should be great whatsoever. Really.
Let's see.
I just want to say Trick Williams has affected my household in a not so great way because the kids feel like whoop that trick is the greatest thing ever.
Anika said she was going to try and make it for the beginning of Stand and Deliver, maybe at 9 or noon. So
Listen,
we
ladies
might
and
get
gentlemen,
Anika too at some point here.
Standing Delivery will be on the top. If you get Big Gay Brunch at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, Dijon Monroe and Mona, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the
Because
fact that he got wings.
Effie's Big Gay Brunch is on the bottom. Okay. There's a guy in the ring on Effie's Big Gay Brunch. You're right, with
Double
double wings on.
entendre. Bye bye. Either way, it would have been on if I was like, oh, it's on top. It
Oh yeah,
still would have went wrong either way.
no doubt. I can tell my feed is moving slow because my video of myself that I'm watching is moving slower than I am. So
You know what? Um, what is it? What is it? What is it? Closet you. You remember the 2 times you did closet you?
mm-hmm.
Closet you worked out fine. I don't know what happened when you get in your office. I just acts up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you understand me did into the square circle in your closet. I was like, he got clear reception. What's up?
uh, that's funny. It's weird because I'm literally sitting as close as you can possibly sit to my modem, and I'm the only person using my internet. So, and I'm only using it for two things, so it shouldn't have an issue, but clearly it does. All right. Who's the wrestler with the big wings on GCW?
I think that was supposed to have been um Monmouth
Monmouth. All
Monmouth.
right.
That's weird how they pronounce it. Monomyth.
Mexican
Monomyth. That's it. Monomyth.
monomyth. All right. Is this a scramble? Oh no, Rico Gonzalez versus Aaron Rourke versus okay. Dijon Monroe. The dude in the ring
I
just
like
wearing
the
a ski
hoodie.
mask.
Yeah, the ski mask I can take. Now I don't know if you heard from last night, but homeboy, the ring announcer for the culture, he always doing too much. And maybe want to screen cat dog doing too much.
That's funny. Who is this coming to the ring now? Devon Monroe. He reminds me of a little Sunny Kiss, or they remind me of a little Sunny Kiss. All four competitors are now in the ring in this fatal four-way on GCW, so the match should get started here anytime. On the Stand and Deliver pre-show, it's still Sam Rosenberg and the two females talking. Two female announcers. Do, 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 do. Uh, uh, Effy's big gay brunch, all the wrestlers
Yeah.
are hugging each other and having
They're
a little
like, girl,
moment.
look at my outfit.
Right? They sure are. Yes, I know. My cat wants some attention. He's over here pawing at me and trying to bite my arm. Pay attention to me. So the match is officially underway. Huge shoulder block from Devin Monroe. Uh, some hip gyration on Effy's big gay brunch, as you would expect. Huge arm drag takedown. I don't know all of these competitors, so I don't know all of their names. Are you coming
I like
on,
how
Sammy?
Stanley talking from. I like how you talking from the comments.
I know. Where are you? I thought you were coming on, sir. I gave you the link. Bring your ass. Anika's coming at 12 for Stand and Deliver. Right now, it's a pre-show on Stand and Deliver. But yes, you're right. It is all in the hips. The gyration is all in the hips. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Me
definitely. I
too.
just woke up
I woke up at like 7:30
because I
to get out here
went
at
to
8.
bed at 3 a.m.
So wipe the crust out of your eyes, put your hat on, walk the dogs, and come on and bring your ass on.
Wait a minute. And what makes it worse is I got back up this morning to watch Secure Genesis.
Yep, yep. I gotta watch the rest. I gotta watch the rest of that today. The rest of it. I say that because I watched. I did watch. What you call it? Um, oh my gosh, I watched the War Dogs retain in their triple threat IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match, and I watched. Although I haven't finished it yet, I started the Bishamon um, match for the IWGP World Tag Team Championship. So, and then I got to watch what you call it, Naito and Tsuji. I did see that SP3 posted on Twitter. Sorry, it's just a spoiler that Shingo beat Evil for the Never Openweight Championship last night at Sequoia Genesis. So we have a new Never Openweight champion, Shingo Takagi.
I just want to say thank God, and I know He works in mysterious ways.
Uh oh. Hopefully, it's just a faulty alarm or something smoking that isn't a fire. Hopefully, it's not a real fire. Live today on Stand and Deliver, Sean Spears versus Joe Gacy. Explain to me why. WWE, we always say just make it make sense, and they just have an issue with making it make sense. So whoever that the wrestler is that is Sean Spears, I don't know if that's his real name or what his real name is. He's in WWE before as Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10. He makes a little bit of a name for himself, and then he leaves and he's gone. And then he comes back as Sean Spears on AEW. Everyone gets to know him. Then he comes back to WWE, but instead of bringing him back as Ty Dillinger, they just let him be Sean Spears, which is fine because you already know Sean Spears. It's just weird though. Like, why did you? It's weird. If you already have a name for him in WWE, why are you not using that name that he already made a name for himself for in WWE before? The whole thing's weird.
Because Ty Dillinger, you think of you think of a punk who really lost everything. He just lost every time I looked at him. He was losing. Sean Spears, at least you think of somewhat of a winner before that AEW sent him into Trashville.
I guess that's true. I guess that does make some sense. It just seems unlike WWE when they have a name that they've already used for somebody to let them use another. I guess it's classic WWE to have a wrestler with two different names in the company at two different times. But
I
I don't know.
mean,
It's just
we
odd.
went from Cody to Stardust to Cody
That's true.
Rhodes.
That's true. This is true.
It's rare that people look. Naomi went from what was her name? Trinity
Trinity. Yep. Which I think is
to
her real name.
Naomi.
Her real name is Trinity, right? That's her actual name.
Yeah, yeah. Like she could have came back and just been Trinity,
Let's see.
but
Sammy
instead they
says,
was like, "You gonna come back and be."
yeah, Sammy says they buried Dillinger into the mud so they can't use the name. I guess. I'm not saying Sean Spears isn't better. Todd Dillinger is not a very good name. Sean Spears is a better name, and I like the Sean Spears character, I guess, better than the Ty Dillinger character. It's just weird to me the way WWE how they decide to do what they do at times. It just I don't know. It's interesting.
All I want to say is that I cannot wait. I've gotten a whole bunch of clips. Like I've avoided Twitter to avoid some spoilers for some things. Because I watched Secure Genesis, but I don't remember it. So I gotta
Ah,
rewatch it again. So why did I see that I watched the beginning? I didn't get into the middle or the end because I think Peacock has changed it. Why do you seem like Paul Heyman just decided today is the day I'm just gonna go to F off? It's like, are you ending your contract? Like what? Because you just
uh,
seem to just be like, I don't care. Because like
yeah, I don't know.
somebody had fan footage of him being like, y'all thought that I went bankrupt. Y'all can suck my. I'm like,
Nice. I didn't see
okay.
that. I did not see that.
And he was going off, and I was just like, sir, have this been picked in? You could. I hope this is your last WrestleMania because if not, this is gonna get a little awkward. And I think somebody said he slammed Vince in the whole thing. So like, sir, are you no longer working there? Is this is it? Because ain't no way. CM Punk was there. It seemed like that Paul said I'm gonna cut my own pipe bomb.
Right. We've got Jade and Bianca footage going on the Stand and Deliver pre-show. Bianca talking at the moment. Well, on Effy's Big Gay Brunch, there's two guys in the corner with the guy giving a Bronco Buster to him. Do, 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 do. Oh, Devin Monroe with the big kick to the side of the head. Oh, and then a face plant. Let's see. Devin Monroe is very athletic. I've never seen him before. He's fun to watch. Back arm. I think this might be Rico. Oh, Spike pile driver on Devin Monroe. One, two, and the guy with the when they came into the ring with the wings saved the match by breaking up the pinfall. I think Laura said the one with the wings is Monomus.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Backslide. All right. Oh shit. That was a backslide into a weird roll up. Holy smokes. I've never seen that before. That was a pretty creative roll up by Monomus.
I need the makeup tips because he didn't sweat none of that up.
Right? Monomus jumping around in the ring, celebrating. Did he actually? I don't think he won though. I thought that. Oh, maybe he did win. Maybe it was over. Maybe that was it. I guess he did get the win. He rolled him up and then did it in a like I don't know. He rolled him up and then like twisted his body in such a way that he was over on top of him. And I guess he got the win. So it looks like Monomus got the win. The first match on GCW's Effy's Big Gay Brunch 9. We're talking about Tony D and Ilya for the NXT Championship right now on the Stand and Deliver pre-show. Should be a fun match. Sammy's convinced that D'Angelo Tony's going to win and that Ilya will go to the main roster. We shall see. I think Ilya's ready for the main roster. I think he's been ready for the main roster. I was very excited for his title run. It hasn't been all that exciting. Had a couple
I
decent
want to
defenses,
say welcome, 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 Instagram. How you doing? How you living?
but we are very happy to be on Instagram live.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me see if I see us.
We're getting ready to
I have
start
to
our
log in
second
on my other
match
phone.
on GCW. We've got the Runway coming to the ring right now. They are a tag team, if you're not familiar. So a lot of these guys I'm not familiar with. I don't know their individual names, but their tag team name is the Runway. We got some nice fur jackets, I guess. I don't know if it's real fur. I faked them for synthetic fur, but hey, Ruby's here. Morning, Ruby. Thank you for joining us again. She was here with us last night as
Hi,
well.
Ruby.
We appreciate it. And was she with you for the culture too on your channel?
Yeah, I also want to apologize because I went to sleep on her again.
You went to sleep on her again? 2 nights in a row?
God, listen, I got into bed. We was chatting. We was on a phone call with somebody else. I was getting it. I was like, I feel great. And then next time I woke up this morning, it was over with.
Ah, that's hysterical. That's funny. Well, we appreciate you being here, even though you're tired. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate the support. Ah, shoot. I missed the name of the people that were coming to the ring. The second tag team coming to the ring. GCW. Why are you seeing pictures of Ilya and his girlfriend, or is that his wife? I don't know. He's with some blonde woman. Do you know, is Ilya married? Do you know? Ruby says, I'm so used to it now. That's funny. All right. Second match for Effy's Big Gay Brunch is getting ready to start right now. It looks like the two tag teams are in the ring on the pre-show for Stand and Deliver. Tony D'Angelo's talking right now. I have no idea what he's saying because it's muted, but speaking, I can read lips. No, I can't actually. The whole D'Angelo family is there with them now. Tony in a nice gray and black striped suit. Oh, they're looking at the Rocky statue in Philly, top of the steps. Tony D's there for inspiration. Well, you are a diehard like Dolores, Ruby. She says I went to sleep around 4:30, 4:45, and got up literally a few hours ago. Yeah. Yep, yep. You and Dolores are both crazy. We finished Friday night fights and I went to bed. Took me about a half an hour to fall asleep, and then I was out like a light. I mean, I wake up every hour and a half to have to use the bathroom because I'm old. But the match is started on GCW. It is the Runway versus, I don't know, Dolores. Do we have a banner for it or not? That'll tell me who the other team is. Since I missed their name coming into the ring on my
Um,
graphic.
you said the Runaway right here.
Oh yeah, yeah, the
Edith,
Runway.
Evil Surreal, and Jamie Lynn single
Okay,
Segal in the
it
Runaway.
is. It is definitely an intergender team facing the Runway. So that sounds correct. And Jamie Lynn, uh, Edith Surreal is in the ring right now with one of the two guys from the Runway. I don't know which one's Calvin and which one's Tyler, but oh, we're getting double team action. Edith and Jamie Lynn. Now they're both gyrating over their opponent, and they drop double elbows as one of the members of the Runway retreats to his corner for a tag.
I mean, I'm just gonna remove Instagram because it said we're live. You are live.
But we're
You
not
just don't know where we're live at because it ain't on our page.
because it ain't on your page. All right,
And on my
we're
page.
live in the IG ether.
Yep, now we're not. Because we got to find out where that was. Where are you?
Where are you?
Where
Where are
are
you at?
you?
Oh, off the top rope. Nice arm drag. Nice arm drag by Jamie Lynn.
I
Excuse
think
me.
that's what it is that it keeps going to somewhere that it shouldn't be. We're gonna get this out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna figure this out by the end of the ninth business day.
Oh, wheelbarrow. The Runway with the double team move. Believe that's Edith Surreal in the ring right now. One, two. Edith kicks out.
But guess what? We're live on Facebook now. Ha ha. Take that.
Uh,
Take that. Good
live on
people for life.
Facebook. Live on Facebook. For you motherfucker. Sorry. Pardon my language. Ugh, just spilled shit everywhere. God damn it. I hate it when I'm trying to do something without spilling and then you fucking spill it. God damn it. Find a towel to clean shit up. Stupid. Dumb. You think by fucking 48 years, 47 years old, you know how to hold a glass without spilling it. Idiot. All right.
Was I just
Runway.
talking? Wait, no, I wasn't. Okay.
What?
I was tripping. I was having a conversation and I looked over and I was like, am I talking? Because sometimes it'll be like mute and then I'm like,
Right.
oh, was I just talking?
Hip attack from one of the guys of the Runway on Edith Surreal, dragging him into their corner, dragging Edith into their corner. Both members of the Runway in with a double team move. So I've watched Effy's Big Gay Brunch before, but I've never really paid attention and I've never asked this question. Are all of the wrestlers exclusively gay?
They are part of the community, yes.
Okay.
Some
That's part of the
are
whole thing, right?
trans,
Right.
some are
Okay.
bi, some are
Okay.
yeah. They fit all
Okay.
different types of these.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. He is surreal fighting out of the corner, rolls him up. 1, 2, kick out by one of the guys from the runway. Edith's up for power slam. Counters out, rolls up again. She stacked him up. Kick out by the guy from the runway. Edith tags in Jamie Lynn. Jamie Lynn with the hot tag. Clothesline. So both members of the runway, they are both down. Aha! There we go. We got another workhorse in the house. There he is.
They,
What's up, sir? I was really just harassing you about, I'm glad you made it and I appreciate you coming, but I was really just more giving you shit about about coming on.
we are 20 minutes out now.
We are. We have Pretty Deadly on the pre-show right now talking. They are talking about Effy's Big Gay Brunch. We've got the runway versus, you see it on the bottom there, Jamie Lynn, somebody, I forget what her last name is, and Edith Surreal. Jamie Lynn, Senegal.
Mm.
Anika should be joining us for Stand and Deliver. She said she'd be here at noon, so as well.
Noon whose time?
Well, noon their time, Eastern time.
Okay.
When it starts. She's
Because
uncharted at
noon her
1, but
time and noon your time are very different things.
absolutely 100%. Now 9 my time, noon her time, 11 your time. It's
Yeah.
crazy because we got people in 3 different time zones, so it's hard to keep everything.
Nobody Mountain.
Hey, there's a dog in the picture.
Yep.
What's up, doggy? What kind of dog is
You're
it?
on
We can't
TV.
really see. All you can see is a paw. Oh, okay.
What, you camera shy now? You just want to show feet pics?
There's 2 dogs?
There's 4 dogs.
Oh shit, there's 4 dogs. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay then. Wow. That one next to you is a Jack Russell? It looks like a Jack Russell.
Yeah, half Jack Russell and half
Okay.
Beagle, I think.
Okay.
So they the war dog.
They're the war dogs, that's right. The one on the couch looks like a big old Labrador.
Uh, Half lab, half pug, and then there's a
Okay.
husky, and
Half lab, half pug?
yeah,
Holy shit. That sex scene must have been very bizarre.
I don't want to think about it.
uh,
It's questionable as to what was the mother and what was the father, huh?
yeah, definitely. Definitely. Either way, it had to look odd. Jeez. All right. Let's see.
So
1
your
and
winner, I think it was Edith. It's Edith and
yeah, Edith Surreal.
Jamie.
Yep. They got the win.
Are we about to
They
see a
did
fight?
between the
Uh,
dogs. Oh yeah, that one looks like a yep. That one's a husky, huh? Or Malamute? You said husky.
Husky, yeah.
And I've seen 3. Where's
Yeah,
the 4th one?
somewhere.
Damn, 4 dogs. That's a lot of dogs to have. That's a lot of dogs. I'm not really the biggest animal person, so to me that just sounds insane. Like,
Keeps me busy.
yeah. So you got 24 and you got it all downloaded on your Xbox?
Yep.
I think it said that there's cross-platform play on this one, which means we might be able to live play against each other.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, and actually control the guys as opposed to just letting the AI do the simulation like we always do.
Well, I thought you bought it for PC. You bought it for PlayStation?
Yeah, I have it for PlayStation. Yeah, I don't have my laptop that I use for this is the only PC I have, and it's not strong enough apparently for it's not the right kind of laptop apparently for gaming. I bought Madden PC and I ended up having to return it because it said that the system it wasn't strong enough to play it. It wouldn't. So I'm thinking about trying to get another laptop. I'm thinking about trying to sell this one and get
You know
something else.
what? I do a lot of online gaming, but
Yeah.
I do it. I got my subscription to UBI Soft and I also do Luna
Uh-huh.
because I was gonna do. I'm gonna start. I started, but I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption. But I've been playing Assassin's Creed, and with that, I have access to all of them. I just take the PlayStation remote and play it. I can play it anywhere. I'm addicted to this at this point. Because now when I'm on my phone and I'm out, I don't need my controller. I can just play it like that.
Oh, is this
It is
actually
But
not
I,
cross-platform.
Oh, it's not.
No,
Oh,
only community creations are. So you can create something and I can use it on mine.
I see what you're saying. Okay, but we can't actually play each other. Interesting. It looks like maybe we are getting a pre-show match here. It looks like Sean Spears is coming to the ring right now with a chair.
I
Maybe
mean,
what?
maybe he's just gonna wax soliloquy for the next 15 minutes.
Maybe so. It could just be a promo. But either way, we still get some sort of live action. It's not just Sam Rosenberg and the two chicks talking backstage. We're talking on the. Okay, coming to the ring right now. Is that Trish Adora?
yes, yes, yes.
Yep, 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 yep. Trish Adora coming to the ring. Oh yeah, Joe Gacy coming to the ring. Nope, we're about to get Sean Spears versus Joe Gacy. It looks like on the kickoff show. Joe Gacy has a yellow mask with him that he's carrying that says, "What? I am here. I am home. I am home." Ah, I see. Okay, so Ridge Holland, who retired, is now Sean Spears' boy, friend, cohort. Because Ridge Holland just hit Joe
His
Gacy with a chair.
boyfriend? What?
Yeah, yep. Sean Spears and Ridge Holland are a couple. No, I don't know.
But this all goes back to remember what Bo said. He's recruiting people to do his dirty work. But who would he recruit from NXT?
Yep. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I just when Ridge retired, I thought maybe he was actually going away,
Cooper,
but he's still here.
come here. Come here, Cooper. Come here, Coop.
Yep. So Joe Gacy and Sean
Hey.
Spears are having a match here. Spears up, catching Gacy on the top turnbuckle for a suplex. Trish Adora's in the ring right now, wrestling. Uh, I don't know. Some large gentleman.
All right.
Trish has his
Here's
legs wrapped
number
around his
four.
neck. Aha, that's a small doggy. Is that a Lasuapsu or what is that? Bison free
Oh,
trade?
I have no idea. Not Bishan.
It's definitely a small dog breed. At least it looks like a small dog. Sean Spears in control at the moment. Big chop to Joe Gacy. Let's go, Joe. I like Sean Spears, but I want more for Joe Gacy. Let's go, Joe. Guys exchanging chops.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just come on to let you know. Standing Deliver is on Peacock. You tell I'm losing my voice, and I still got a show at 2:30 today, and then 5, and then 12 a.m. Um, you can find Stand and Deliver on Peacock, and you also can find Effy's Big Gay Brunch on Triller TV. That's Triller TV. They're doing a week free trial if this is your first time, so you can see some good wrestling action.
Thank you for that, Dolores. Sean Spears has Joe Gacy in a crab, but Gacy's got his arm on the rope, so the ref is making him break the hold. Who is
Awesome,
what do you call it
awesome.
wrestling on GCW?
I don't know, but he got his butt out at this
Oh, he
point
sure
in
does. His
time.
whole ass is hanging out. Holy shit! All right, we just got full butt shot on GCW.
And Trish is running.
Trish is
She's
trying to get away
driving,
from him. He's not even
and
trying
he
to
just
pull his pants up. He's just busy just walking around the whole ring with just his whole ass hanging out. All right then. Way to
he asked
start
that
off a
man, "Do you
Saturday
want it?"
morning, y'all.
He asked that man, "Do he want some?" And the man said, "No, sorry, not my cup of tea." Ladies and
uh,
gentlemen, if you're on Facebook, uh, Abasa, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Abaasa. Thank you for the like on Facebook. When people like us on Facebook, we can see it.
I never noticed that before.
Um,
I just saw that one like on that one thumb on StreamYard there on the
yeah,
screen, and I was like, "What is that? I've never seen that before."
yeah.
There he
People
is.
can comment. We can see your comment.
Nice.
We can see your like. Um, I will have to get over there because I don't know. I think I can drop a poll over there. I can drop a poll, ladies and gentlemen. But I know on Twitter and YouTube, I will be dropping polls throughout the night for NXT. Okay, because I know a lot of people are not familiar with a lot of people on Effie's Big Gay Brunch.
Yes. Yep. Luckily, the dude has his pants back up, so his butt is back in his trunks. Trishadora is in charge. Big kick. Let's go, Trish. Oh, got him up on her shoulders, trying to get him up. He's countering. He countered out. Oh, big slam. Joe Gacy with the springboard moonsault off the second rope on Sean Spears. Sean Spears kicks out at 2. We're officially underway with Stand and Deliver with this pre-show match. Joe Gacy versus Sean Spears. Oh, Joe Gacy was just going to try to do a tope from the middle rope, through the middle rope, and Sean Spears met him with the right hand. What is Sean Spears doing?
I'm you might have to just do the podcast on mute.
You just have to do the podcast on mute.
But with all that, I don't think everybody wants to hear all that.
I can't hear anything, honestly. I just hear you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's good.
I don't know what everybody else is hearing, but I only hear you. We're looking at your ceiling fan.
Uh, Probably because a lot, even
There
with
we
my
go.
background, but the kids come in behind me and talk. Uh, there's a echo suppress button for background noise, and I always check it out for our live.
Oh, Sean Spears hit Joe Gacy with the Randy Orton middle rope DDT. Sean Spears in control at the moment. Trishadora in control on GCW at the moment. Trishadora is smashing her butt and dude's face over and over and over again, and then gave him the little stink face shake. Oh, oh! Big rock bottom from Joe Gacy to Sean Spears. 1, 2. Sean Spears kicks out at almost 3. Come on, ref. That was a slow count. My co-host, the dog. Sean Spears trying to get out of the ring right now to get some break from Joe Gacy, but he's laying on the apron. Gacy up to the top rope. What is Joe gonna do? Nothing. Goddamn super kick from Joe Gacy. It's on the apron to Sean Spears. Gacy's in control. Trish Adora with the German in the bridge for a 2 count. Oh, Gacy missing the swanton. Spears has him down, double underhook. Pedigree. Spears on top, 1, 2. Joe Gacy kicks out.
Dog stole
Gacy
my
kicks
tablet.
out of the pedigree. Triple H is mad somewhere.
All right, I can't do this. Like, y'all need to like move or
Winning her
something.
opponent. Is it over? Must be over. Then Trish got the win. I missed it. I was watching Spears and Gacy. Oh, big
Yes,
breast kick by
Trish.
Spears. Gacy
Trish is
back
the
with the rolling
winner.
forearm.
Trish Adore is your winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Spears has Gacy up on her shoulders. Gacy counters. Back and forth they go. Huge clothesline from Joe Gacy. 1, 2, 3. Joe Gacy gets the win over Sean Spears in our Stand and Deliver pre-show match. That was a solid match. Happy to see Joe Gacy get the win. I do like Sean Spears, but I like Joe Gacy a little bit better. And Joe
Yeah,
Gacy
this is the only match that is
often does not
listed for the pre-show.
get the push I think he deserves. So I'm happy to see Joe Gacy get the win here. It looks like next we're getting what was that?
I said this is
On
the only match
GCW?
listed for the
There's no.
pre-show.
Oh, we're getting Bussy versus Dirty Breeze. Tyler Breeze and Brizongo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Tyler Breeze and Dirty Dango
they call him Breeze and Dango, Dirty Dango.
versus Effy and Alley Catch.
Dirty Breeze
Bussy
sounds like a euphemism for fart.
coming up next on GCW, it appears. We're about 5 minutes away from the main card of Stand and Deliver. We just saw Joe Gacy get the win over Sean Spears on the pre-show in a solid pre-show match. Oh, am I frozen? You can hear me, but you can't see me, right? I'm frozen. You're muted.
Yep, that was muted. Yeah, I had to change chairs.
Oh, now I
Dogs
can't hear
are a
you,
little
so
wild.
maybe it's me. Hold on.
Oh crap!
It is him, 'cause sometimes his mic goes up. Because I hear you, Sammy. You know what I know what to get ALW and Nika for Christmas? A wireless microphone.
I think I'm back. I
Can you hear
believe
me?
I'm back. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. We've got some serious pelvic thrusting going on GCW right now. As a guy in a
Oh yeah,
costume
they've been
going
doing it
through
all weekend long. At least 2 or 3 people each show has grinded. Last night, Blake Christian literally,
had
I
sex
mean,
with
he
the
gave it a
title.
good 8 pumps. and then he was done.
Yeah, he had sex with the title before the match.
Well, I'm hoping at least he did the title and not uh Missy Hyatt.
Oh man, Sammy, you missed it. Holy smokes, dude. Missy Hyatt. Wow. I mean, I don't want to be like I don't want to beat a
Was
dead
I
horse,
missing?
but she looked like a dead horse. Like god damn. Like man, she looked like a 20-year-old piece of worn out leather. Like holy shit. And then they showed her face close up and it was way brutal. Like whoa. The years have not been kind to her at all. I'm sorry if she's watching. No offense, but god damn. Uh,
Oh, I'm trying to think of old dude's name.
Hot
She
stuff
went
Eddie
from
Gilbert.
this. She went from
Right?
this
She was with Hot Stuff
to
Eddie
this.
Gilbert, right?
Yeah,
Does she look like Mickey Rourke's sister?
she looked like that. That's what
uh,
she looked like.
that's a good question.
Sammy,
I didn't see a picture, but
maybe
yeah.
Because Sammy is curious, and I bet you anybody who is with us in the Discord is probably wondering the same thing. And I I try to be nice to that lady, but she messed up because I was just hoping somebody.
All right.
How are we going to
Allie
start off the show?
Allie Catch has given us basically a little free lap dance here. She's not really on a lap, but she's some heavy gyration and body massaging. Effy's gay brunch is very sexual. Not that wrestling isn't homoerotic enough, but this is extremely sexual. Effy's big gay brunch, extremely sexual. Effy's extremely sexual big gay brunch.
What sport is
Sammy is
in?
in the Discord. It's in the Discord. Check the Discord.
I gotta look and see too. I gotta check this out.
What sport's more homoerotic?
Between
Between them all.
oh no, that's funny. I mean, I so like you're talking basketball, baseball, football, the top three, hockey four, and wrestling. Are you putting wrestling in there too? Wrestling is by far the most homoerotic, but probably I don't know. Out of the main sports, I probably not. Maybe football. I don't know. Who knows?
You know, she really could pass for Mickey Rourke's sister.
I'd have to really see a picture of Mickey Rourke's sister, but the years have
Well,
not been kind to Missy Hyatt. Let's put it that way.
you know what Mickey Rourke looks like, right?
I do. I do. I do.
It was like,
I do. I do.
I think it was like, what happened to me?
Right? Last night we were in shock. It happened live and we weren't expecting it. It was like, oh shit.
No. The key to this is you weren't expecting it. I've been seeing it for the past 2 to 3 weeks. I've been keeping my composure. If you go back on Seeing Stars, you see me say, "Oh, Missy Hyatt was there," and Jigga was like, "Oh, I'm surprised." I'm like, "Yeah, I was surprised too."
I was
I did.
surprised. Oh, that's funny. Oh, all right.
I think in the past 2 to 3 weeks, you've only heard me say, "I didn't recognize who she was." That's the first I can give you.
That's funny. Sammy's favorite group is opening the show, it appears. I'm not sure why Metaphor is coming to the ring.
I'm not sure why you're referring to them as my favorite group.
Just because I know how much you hate them. So get your goat for me to call up your favorite group.
Listen, we got three black people and a British fan working together.
Right?
Oh, because they having a match. They gonna interfere in the match probably.
Oh yeah,
All right, I sent a
100%.
picture of Mickey Rourke into the Discord.
All right.
Oh yeah, they went to the same place. They got chopped and screwed by the same person. Listen,
Yeah, no, I know what Mickey Rourke looks like. I just don't know what his sister looks like. Not all brothers and sisters look, like identical or
Well,
look similar. You know what I
well,
mean?
I don't know what his sister looks like either. I'm just saying, they look like they could be related.
Uh,
also,
yes.
are they
I,
introducing all the matches by acting like all the people? They were in the cafe like Tony D.
right. Yep.
Now
Yep.
they chase
Now they're in
you.
the ambulance. Yep. Metaphor is clearly hosting Stand and Deliver.
Really is last, and they just want to include everybody.
Holy smokes. There's a lot of gyrating right now on GCW. There's a guy's head and another guy's crotch as he thrusts his. Oh, there we
We
go.
are
Look at
talking about
that.
the same show that I think last year had one match was ended by everybody's head being stuck in everybody's behind.
Okay. All right then.
And one man, I'm surprised I ain't seen him. It's a man that comes out and he literally whips his pants off. Now he has his thong on, and this is how he wrestles.
Oh my God. Effy and this guy are almost making out here. Yep. Now Ellie catches in to break it up, and Effie's not happy about it. They were about to have sex in the middle of the ring. Holy smokes. Effie was loosening his pants. The other dude was holding his breasts. Jeez Louise.
Listen, again, Gene Money, go back from yesterday. I watched this man wear pasty. He get eliminated in the battle royal and he put the other side down and commentator screen. Oh, he just Janet Jackson us.
Oh, yeah, it was Dirty Dango and Effie that almost had sex in the middle of the ring. Dirty Dango tagging in Tyler Breeze. It's not Tyler Breeze and Effie in the ring. It is good to see Tyler Breeze. Haven't seen him in a while.
I know he was under like a legend contract or whatever.
How was he?
Mm. I think he still is.
Interesting. Tyler Breeze, a legend? I don't know about that.
I don't think I'll ever understand why Mickey Rourke got into boxing.
He wanted to feel alive.
I'll be
If,
right back. I got to
if,
use the bathroom real quick. Hold on.
I mean,
he
most
wanted,
actors just buy a sports car, you know.
I mean, when the hood is in you, you can't leave it alone. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully Anika will be coming up here. Cause our sister is here. Oh,
My tablet's
breathe,
overheating. Jeez. I might get kicked
breathe.
off the stream. Just heads up there.
Okay. Hopefully Anika, who is listening. Oh, here he goes. He's gone. He is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me do the do thing. Oh well, ALW popped up before I even hit the button.
What happened to Sammy?
It said it was overheating and then it went on.
All right then.
Hoping Anika, who is listening, will appear.
Yep.
Cause y'all are
All
killing me.
right. It looks like starting on Opening, opening the main card on Stand and Deliver is Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus Corbin and Breaker for the tag
Oh,
team
you know what?
champ
I did these. I did these matches like days and
before.
days ago.
Yeah, before Axiom and Frazier were the were the one.
Yeah. So it just says
What I meant
question
to
mark,
say.
question mark.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, question mark, question mark. What is that
No
match?
bueno. All good.
And also haven't.
I mean, it's not. It sucks for your tablet, but
There we go. Let's get into our green era over here on Workhorse Wrestling Network.
all
There we
right,
go.
Baron
We got our
Braun coming to the ring right now. The Wolf Dogs.
okay, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to dip off. Uh, so good,
Uh,
a child has found their voice. It's like when an angel finds his wings, there's a child find.
Dirty Dango and Alley Catch in the ring right now in GCW. Dirty Dango's got his foot in her throat. Oh, Frazier and Axiom are not wasting any time. They are flying through the middle rope onto Corbin and Breaker before Breaker and Corbin can get to the ring. Axiom, oh, with a moonsault off the top rope to the outside. Axiom and Frazier pushing Braun Breaker in the ring. The ref is calling for the bell. The bell is rung. The match is officially underway. Flying cross body. Braun Breaker pushes him off. Oh, Dirty Breeze has Alley Catch in the corner. She's under arrest. There's Anika. Hey, Miss Anika joining us here for Stand and Deliver. We had Sammy for a little bit, but his tablet overheated and shut down on him. So I don't know if he'll be coming back or not, but
Oh, that's go ahead.
we'll see.
He'll come back.
And Dolores is kind of in or out. So we got Corbin and Breaker right now versus Axiom and Frazier. I assume you're watching it on Peacock.
On the peacock, yeah.
On Peacock. And then Effy's Big Gay Brunch on GCW. We got uh, Brazongo. They call them Dirty Breeze now, but
Oh, they're
Tyler
ready.
Breeze and Dirty Dango, yep, versus Effy and Alley Catch right now. Oh, there is a poll up. Get on that poll, vote.
Boss.
How's your Saturday so far, Miss Anika?
It's really good right now. And thankfully, someone took my shift, so I will be here tonight.
All right.
Right?
Very cool.
I got one down, I got one more to go.
One down, one more to go. Corbin is serving suplexes to Axiom right now.
So I might need your help because I have not been in the NXT streets in a minute. So
Yeah,
so I do know that they won the cup, Corbin and Breaker, and now they're tag team champions.
that is
But
correct.
how did Nathan and Axiom become a team?
Well, they were they were kind of a Frankenstein tag team, and then they've been going back and forth. It was originally going to be the OC in this match, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, but Nathan Frazier and Axiom snuck in and beat them in a match to get this spot. So uh, they've been kind of going back and forth. It was, like I said, it was supposed to be the OC. The feud's really kind of been with the OC, and Breaker and Corbin, but there have been other tag teams mixed in. and Fraser and Axiom snuck their way in on NXT last week with the win over the OC to get this spot. At one point, it was going to be a triple threat, but then it ended up this way.
I don't know how I feel about that because I do love the OC and they've been doing well on SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I have a feeling that that's a bigger match for Breaker and Corbin, and I think they don't want to do it yet. That's my feeling. I don't know if they have the plans for OC to win the titles or not, but I don't know. It feels like they're not quite ready to do that match yet. So they're doing this in the meantime, kind of pushing that one off a little bit, but I could be wrong. I mean,
But like that sounds correct. But what's crazy is it feels like Braun Breaker he's on SmackDown. So it really was a matter
yeah,
of when they're gonna drop the title. So you would, in my mind, no offense, again, I have been watching NXT. I think the OC would have been a better team to drop it to instead of Frazier and Axiom. That's just me.
yeah. Well, my guess is if they don't win. I mean, Sammy was convinced there's 100% chance that Breaker and Corbin retain the title. So I don't know if I say 100% chance, but I do think there's a better chance now that it's Axiom and Frazier than it was if it was OC.
Exactly.
Than it was if it was the OC. But it is weird though, right? I mean, because you're right. I mean, Breaker is now on SmackDown. He's basically moved up to the main roster, but yet he's still the tag team champions on NXT. So when they moved him up to the main roster, I was wondering what they were going to do with the tag team championship. I know they were going to vacate it or what they were going to do, but clearly they're just having him on both shows. So okay. I mean, not that he's done a whole lot on SmackDown.
Right. Like it's fine
So
to
Frazier with the swanton. Corbin kicks out at 2. Frazier up to the top rope.
oh,
Corkscrew moonsault miss. Baron Corbin's back up. Oh, end of days on Nathan Frazier.
you are ahead of me. How is that?
Oh, I don't know. My bad.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that's crazy. I know.
Oh. Oh, Braun Breaker barely kicks out. That was 2, and that was almost 3. That was about as close as you can get.
Yeah, I'm live. So how the frick are we not in sync? I know internet sometimes be slowing now, but it shouldn't be like that much of a difference.
No, it shouldn't be that much.
Okay. Now I'm at the breaker. Kick up to 2.
All right. Let's see. I'll pause for a second. See. Let me know when you've got Axiom going up to the top rope.
Okay.
I got it paused. Axiom's almost on the top rope.
They're scrambling. They're trying to get up. Axiom is wait. All right. Hit it now. Yep. Top rope.
Okay. Yep. I got Axiom. Yep. Breaker fighting back. Yep. Breaker's attacking him now. All right. And on GCW, Dirty Dango sitting in a chair. Oh, a famous order from Effy to Dango. 1, 2, 3. Pussy gets the win over Dirty Breeze. Oh, 1,
Whoa!
2. Oh,
Freaking
Axiom kicked out at the same time that Nathan Frazier broke up the pin.
hit people like that so hard. So you can't tell me certain stuff. It's like, bruh, that was too hard. That was too hard. I will punch you in the face next time you hit me that hard.
That's funny. A little too hard. Sammy says send Corbin with Breaker back to the main roster. I like Baron Corbin in NXT. I think he's done a good job.
And no offense, I don't. No, it's not offensive. I don't see what you would do with Corbin now in the main roster.
Yeah.
Besides what he was doing beforehand, and that was not good.
Holy smokes. Effy and Dirty Dango are making out
What?
in the middle of the ring in GCW right now. The match is over. Now Effy has been rendered unconscious because the kiss was so powerful.
Oh my god.
This is a hell of a show. If you have never seen Effy's Big Gay Brunch show before, it is quite a spectacle. I was saying it should be called Effy's Very Sexual Big Gay Brunch because it's almost a porno movie at times.
Freak. Spanish fly off the
I'm not
top.
opposed to it. I don't have any problem with it. I'm just telling you what it is.
No, there is a difference though. How you pick out of that?
Frazier up to the top rope again. Breaker grabs him.
Like how you kick out of a Spanish fly and a 360?
All right. Corbin has Axiom, who's still on the top rope.
I am
Down. Axiom find his way off. Oh, Breaker with a huge move to Axiom. I mean, Breaker up to Frazier. Corbin with a huge move to Axiom. Breaker. Oh, what was that? Braun Breaker just dumped Nathan Frazier on his head. I don't know what that move was off the top rope, but Baron Corbin now is up to the top rope. Nathan Frazier's down in the middle of the ring.
What the heck is Corbin doing?
Oh, Corbin with the splash.
Boy.
1, 2. Oh, Nathan Frazier kicks out. Yeah, it was an odd looking splash. Baron Corbin's a little too
Because you
big
don't
to
do
be doing that kind of
Yeah.
He looked a little funny doing that.
Like what even was it? It wasn't like your hand was just out and you just landed on him.
Yeah, no, he just basically jumped off and landed on him. Braun Breaker taking the straps down. He's outside the ring right now. He's over there to attack Frazier and Axiom. Oh! Axiom pulled Nathan Frazier out of the way, and Braun Breaker hit the steel steps. Breaker was attempting to spear Nathan Frazier into the steel steps, and Axiom saved Frazier, and Breaker went right into the steps. Now it's 2-on-1, Axiom and Frazier versus Corbin. On the outside, they are beating up on Baron Corbin right now.
This is your chance. Let's go.
Right? There's a chance right here. If you're going to win the titles, now's the time. Breaker's outside. Hurt. Nathan Frazier with the corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, Baron Corbin kicked out. Oh, and Braun Breaker made it back in to break it up. The match continues. Let's see, on GCW, we've got, I don't even know who it is. Maybe Dolores can tell us who these people are. I've missed some of the names coming into the ring. I don't know.
I know it was me.
Oh! Spear! Spear! 1, 2, 3. They could have counted to 10. Nathan Frazier was out.
Wow. Okay.
Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker with the win. Retain the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Interesting.
Right? Interesting.
Look, we are not Luke Owens. We will remember the poll.
Good way to open the show. Solid match to open the show. Frazier and Axiom are, high flyers that are fun to watch, and Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker are, big hard strikers that the contrasts and styles is fun to watch.
Oh no, this is again, not even NXT is boring. I just haven't had anything to my teeth into. So it's been a minute. Yeah. But you can always bet and believe. Oh, that beer was too much. Standing. I'm sorry, they're still called takeovers. I'm not calling anything different. But yeah, takeovers are going to deliver no matter what.
Right.
He's like, how can you not see me?
You need like, ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry.
Effie's Big Gay Brunch is Team Paro with
Yes.
Adriel, Angela Carter, Junie Underwood, Keita, I know that person, and Paro himself. And then you have
I did
Team
see. I saw
Polio,
Pero.
which
So
is Polio Del Mar is the drag queen which you saw in the ring in first. Uh,
okay.
her team consists of Alex Mays, Don't Die Miles, Karam, RBJ, Ziggy Harum.
Don't die, Miles. Okay, that's a hell of a name. Very good.
Yeah. They can't beat
Yeah.
Teriyaki.
Yeah, that's true. Teriyaki is the best name ever. But what was I gonna say? The only one I think I'm familiar with is Pero. I don't think I know any of the other ones.
Can you see me now? Okay. All right, that's a little bit.
Yeah, it's still pretty dark. You're still really dark.
I said it first, so it's fine.
I was about to say something. I was like, that didn't flow off well. You're still dark. I was
I,
like, hold on there.
I
Hold on.
I almost was gonna follow it up with I mean your lighting, but I figured I didn't want to. Clearly I meant your lighting. Obviously.
and this is
Again, the
crazy.
thoughts and opinions of ALW does not reflect a Workhorse Wrestling Network. Okay?
Oh, here we
To
go.
see
I'm
your
glad you
man here,
agreed.
I gotta be your ghetto lawyer. To
I'm glad
everybody
you
who's
agreed.
watching on Facebook, like it up, like it up, like it up, please. On YouTube, please hit that smash button. I'm gonna go old school on y'all. And I'm gonna tell you we're at 6 likes so far here on YouTube, 1 like on Facebook. Thank you. Twitter. We don't get your comments and we don't see if you like it. So just like it. Well, I do get to see if you like it. Just like it, and I will shout you out online because the notification comes up every time you hit the like button on my phone. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, he made that dirty smash. If you're in the bushes, hit the like button. I know some people ain't wrestling fans, but if you come in, you might have a good time because we'll be back later on at 5 o'clock for WrestleMania Night One. Oh God, pray for me. Pray for me. As soon as I
Why?
leave here, uh, I don't know if you've heard. I've been up for the past 48 hours, and then after I leave here, I have to go into another live at 2:30, and then from that 2:30 live, come back here, and then from here, go back there and do it at 12 a.m. show, which doesn't end till about 3 a.m. But tonight's the last night I got to do that, and then I will do tomorrow night, and then 10 a.m. in the morning on Monday morning. And then nobody, for the sound of my voice, because 3 or 4 of you were in here. I ain't answering shit after Monday night. Okay, Monday in the morning is the last time anybody gonna hear from me from Work on Wrestling Network. I am gone, disappeared. I won't be back until the next Monday. Okay, don't ask me. I'm putting everything on mute. I ain't get no notifications because I need rest.
Mhm.
I've been doing 4 to 5 shows back to back for the past 2 days.
Uh,
My watch hours are great. My subscriptions are great, but my sleep ain't great.
You're a real one.
why? I don't understand why during Stand and Deliver we're getting a very long Sami Zayn Gunther video package hyping up their match at WrestleMania tonight. Don't we have enough that we can hype up for the Stand and Deliver show we're watching right now?
Well, you're
No, no. Do you
so
remember the matches that are happening today? For Stand and Deliver? a triple threat match.
Yeah, I do.
Ilya
We got
Dragunov,
freaking
Tony D'Angelo,
yeah, and
Alana
versus
Valkyria,
Mello.
and yeah, that's it. That's
Well,
it.
you
They
just
just
named four
literally
matches. How many are they supposed to have? There's only gonna be six.
But no, 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 no.
four, four.
So this is what you're paying for because you got Peacock Premium. So they call
Yes.
themselves, we're gonna put extra WWE commercials on, but I'm watching some lady talking about her freaking psoriasis or something. That's what happened. So, because you got
No.
premium, you get to watch a promo of Sammy and Gunther, and I'm watching some old lady talking about I don't want to go on a date because I flick.
Is
Okay,
there
so
a reason why we're in
I'm basically
Philadelphia
getting a
with
video
cowboy
package
gear on?
instead of a commercial. Okay, that makes sense.
Say it
I just
again.
want to know, is there a reason why got metaphor with cowboy gear on in
I was just
Philadelphia?
gonna say, as a Cowboys fan, I'm highly fucking offended right now.
Okay, because you know what? I don't know because on SmackDown I saw when I got home they Naomi, Bianca, and Jade had Cowboys hats on. I thought they were doing something for Beyonce. I didn't know. Like, so I'm like, what are we doing? What are
No, they are doing for something for Beyonce. These slow fools thinking cowboy and thinking the king cowboys.
Okay,
You
that's the
know,
funny. Okay, that's the joke. The joke is they're misinterpreting it. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Get my team shit off your fucking stupid bodies.
Now I must admit, if you haven't seen it last night, ladies and gentlemen, Jade came out there and she looked like $1 billion.
Yes,
And
she
when
did.
she did her coat like them old school cowboys and flung it, I was like, you can't. If she don't win, I'm gonna scream.
not to compare females, but who would you rather, Trish or Jade? I like because Trish tried to do the whole Tigger thing when she turned heel last year. She didn't look like Jade though. I mean, she looked good. She looked good, but Jade, it was sound.
Jay did that. It was the like fake snow falling and her shadow, and when she flipped that coat around and she just stopped, and it seemed like all time just stopped. I'm like, oh, hey, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me nothing, ladies
Right.
and
Here we
gentlemen.
go. We got Obafemi versus Dijak versus Josh Briggs
Josh
in a
Briggs.
triple threat. Yep, for the North American
Let
Championship
me go
next.
and construct this poll. I will
Yes.
be in the background.
Let's go, Josh Briggs.
Batman.
Let's uh, let's go,
Oh,
Josh Briggs.
he said go Josh Briggs. I'm gonna say from the highest mountains of the top of seas. Oba, Phoebe, yes. Oba, Phoebe, come on, Oba. Oba, yes. Oba, Phoebe. See, I can do that. ALW can never do that. Oba, Phoebe.
That's messed up.
Let's go, Oba. Yes, Oba. Let's go. Yes. Party culture, Oba.
Ah, that's hysterical.
Okay, so Josh Briggs no longer attacking with the Virgin no more.
No, nope. Luckily, he's managed to get himself away from that whole fucking debacle.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yep. No more Brooks shit. I mean, I think they're still friends and they still do like little things backstage here and there, but no, there's no more love triangle or love story with Fallon Henley and what I forget what the other girl's name was, but yeah,
That was foolishness. Okay. Okay.
yeah, nope, it's over. And now Josh Briggs has a new look. Uh, God, who was it? Somebody came to him, a legend, I forget who it was, and had a little talk with him and was like, "You just have to be you got to be yourself. You can't be whatever." And so now he's back to being himself, which is just ass kicker Josh Briggs. So
Oh, okay.
the man of mayhem. He is the man of mayhem. That's what he calls himself now.
Oh, that's her. No. Okay. Okay.
So I do like Obafemi. I'm a big Obafemi fan. And I think Oba's probably gonna win here. But I really enjoy Josh Briggs. I like Josh Briggs a lot. I've been watching him for a long time. So
Excuse me. Um. So okay, I've seen him. I've seen him with the belt. This will be my first time actually seeing I am gonna try to say his name, but the North American champion in the ring. Okay, like, all
Yes,
right, let's see what all the hype is about. Let's see, is he a worthy champion of the African American title?
right.
Because like it
I
has
mean, he
to be
definitely looks the look, right? I mean, definitely has the look. So,
Listen, pause.
he can
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, Oba, Oba, Femi, okay? Oba, Femi. He walked out there like he was the man. I
right.
wanted to hear the shout song. Do, 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 do. Shout. Oh, that's all I need to hear.
uh,
Oh wow.
Instead of
Yeah,
Shaft, it
that's
says
true.
Oba.
Yeah, that was it. Who is that man? Oba. That's what I need. He was out there. He was out there getting it too.
Yep.
The best way to
No,
describe him is when we first saw Almost, and we thought, "Oh my God, this man got potential," and then it surely went downhill. They actually gave Oba Femi some skills to use, and then put him out there and let him just fail.
that's fucked up, Sammy. Let that name go. Let that man, don't make that man still carry that name no more. He says, "Let's go
I-
T-Bar." That's not fair. Jack, no
Can we
more
call him?
T-Bar.
Can we call him Cricket Finger? Because he did have a cricket finger. Hey, I want to know why these two men of non-melanated races up here just tagging on this one man. That ain't fair.
Because he
That
should.
ain't fair.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You
No,
know we
I for
already called Dajak the Ninja Hunter. Now he up there just targeting this man like this.
that's messed up. That's messed up. Uh
He, when he
um
came back, who did he go after most of the time? Melanated people. He was just going after us, one person at a time, just attacking us, tearing us apart, kidnapping us and everything. The only person he messed with was Ilya Dragunov, and he figured that he wasn't melanated, but he was foreign, and he still was going for it.
That's what I was about to say. He is not. He is British white. That is the whitest of the feather. You can't put him in with us.
that's funny. No, Obafemi reminds me of Bobby Lashley, but more athletic. He's actually a better wrestler, I think, than Bobby. But he reminds me a lot of
And
Bobby. But
don't do Bobby like that. Don't do Bobby like that. Bobby is good.
We
They
we
just
are.
put Bobby in the appropriate places. Oh, I, I have a question. I know this is a three-way, but it didn't say nothing
oh,
about being no disqualification. Because he just hit that man with a chair.
I
he sure did just hit him with a chair.
I think three.
And,
I think it's rare that they have three ways that aren't. There's no disqualification now. I think we just automatically don't no DQs.
WWE, I see you. Y'all said y'all always talking about them LED boards. You know what?
Cool.
We're going to just put an old school banner up. I know Knuckles is coming soon on Paramount Plus.
Perro is in the ring getting smacked by everybody by the opposite team on GCW. Somebody's trying to put Perro. Whoa. This chick is trying to give Perro a suplex. Oh my God, she got him up and over. Holy shit.
Oh, is he okay?
Whoa, was that a cannonball through Obafemi who was in the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, now.
Go to NXT. He just did. He
Yep. Yep.
Overcard
Oh shit.
what
Oh,
the?
with the help of. All right.
I'm like, what?
Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs threw Dijak into Oba.
I was scared because I'm like, the table's way over there. What are we doing?
Oh. Josh Briggs with big boots in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on Facebook, hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, definitely hit that like button. YouTube, because you're reliable and you all definitely do the poll. We're just going to keep this poll up on y'all, okay? Y'all just get a poll, okay? So if you want to answer the poll, make sure you come to YouTube, Workhorse Wrestling Network. Matter of fact,
Aw, I just
if you want to find us a little quicker, scan this QR code. Let me take the banner down real quick. Scan this QR code. and you will find us. Our YouTube page, Twitter page, giving you opportunity. I see y'all coming in. Scan that
What
QR code.
what is going on at Stand Deliver? So both Dijak and Briggs tried to pin Oba at the same time.
Some people they do that and it's stupid. I don't know why
So
they
if
do
they had gone a 3 count,
I
what they would have shared the title? Idiots.
it.
what I want to say on live is not what I'm gonna say because to me that's a little bit y'all targeting this man at this point. Y'all are targeting this man at this point.
He is the champ. Oh,
Right?
It had been a
Double.
chance when y'all two
I'm
think at
saying.
least one of us got a pin. That is targeting at this point.
that's not what no, we're gonna go with they're just stupid. That's what we're gonna go.
They're just
They're just stupid.
stupid.
I mean that's the same thing. You think you can get rid of us? You stupid.
Uh,
Oh, over to the back, Bob. Oh, over, over.
oh, Josh Briggs just dropped Oba on the ring apron. Here we go. Dijak and Briggs going at it
Woo!
now. There we go. Briggs one, two. Oh, Dijak kicked out. Oba almost lost his title without even being in the ring.
I'm trying to see that. You gotta see me. All right, there we go.
Now your lighting's much better.
I'm like, I got a ring light. Lord have mercy. I got a ring light, but my freaking nieces and nephews didn't give a crap about my ring light, and so it broke off of the what you call it the tripod. That's why I didn't haven't
Uh,
used it. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna use the actual ring light, and hopefully we'll just
Once
get.
you just once you lean it, you can do a side light off the lean it on the lamp pole that's next to you, and just let it light you from the side.
I was will it stick though? I mean, I have the
You can
two.
just lean it. You can lean it up against it like you leaning up against it to something else.
I don't want it to fall. Okay, you know what? This is Home Improvement Network for First Network. One moment here.
Carol is wearing somebody out with a chair on GCW. On Stand and Deliver, Josh Briggs and Dijak are up on the top rope. Oh my God, Briggs just hit Dijak with a huge clothesline off the top rope. Briggs one, two. Oh, Dijak got his foot on the rope to break up the count. This match continues. Oba back in the ring. Oba and Josh exchanging right hands, slaps, chops. Both men on their feet, back and forth. Here comes Dijak, slapping both men. Chops and slaps and chops and slaps. All three men exchanging strikes in the middle of the ring. My video is frozen. Hello. It's weird. The audio seems to be fine, but the delay in the video is terrible. Maybe I'm better off just. Oh, I am still here. Someone is actually here. I promise.
Ooh, that was close. Okay.
Anika coming back.
Yes.
Did
It
you
looks like
did you
Team Arrow got the
did you
win on
ninja rig it?
GCW.
Man, Facebook, I didn't know y'all could go so hard. Hey, Facebook,
What's up, boo
how you doing? I didn't know some of y'all still use Facebook. We would have came over there more often.
boo?
Listen, these little AI shorts from our videos are running up numbers on all platforms.
Nice.
tearing it down, getting new
Dijak with
viewers
a
and stuff.
huge
Really,
choke slam to
it
Josh
has
Briggs.
sports.
Josh Briggs kicked out at one. Holy shit.
StreamYard has it now where, like, at the end of a live, if there are two people on the live, like it's almost like an interview, they will help you clip your shorts. They'll provide you two short where you can you just need to move it over a little bit.
Canadian Destroyer.
Right?
No,
Oh my God.
that was
Thank God
that was
that was
real
close.
Who
great
won in the
cover though.
who
No one
won
is not over.
in
Oh, Team Pero.
Battle one?
Team Pero won on GCW. And Dijak almost had the win there on Stand and Deliver.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the NX not NXT, on the
You're my friend. You love me. You'll stay.
GCW Big Gay Effy's Big Gay Brunch 9, we have for the GCW Ultraviolet title, Rena Yamashita, the champion, versus Billy Dixon.
Ah!
Should be a good match. Dijak and Briggs alone in the ring right now. Dijak's got Briggs up on his shoulders as he's climbing the ropes, setting him up for something big time here.
No lying. This is
Oh, Oba in the ring. Now, oh, holy shit. Oba's got
Jack.
Dijak on his shoulders, and
He's
Dijak is on, or
Obi.
Briggs. Oh my God. Oba's holding them both. Let's put it that way.
Come on, Obi.
Oh, there you go. And what goes up must come down. Oba with the pin. One, two. Oh, Dijak breaks it up. Josh Briggs wasn't getting up there. It was almost over.
Now, player.
It was almost over.
Whoa.
Briggs trying to get out of the ring to catch a breather.
NXT.
Oba trying to find somebody to
NXT.
do something.
NXT. Come on, you're my friend. You're my friend. You're my friend. My friend,
Who
my
won
friend.
the Sean Spears Gacy match?
Joe
That is.
Gacy.
Oh, never mind.
That was on the pre-show. Yeah, it was on the pre-show.
Oh, pre-show.
They had one match on the pre-show.
Okay.
Joe Gacy got the win. We got Dijak and Oba in the ring together. Dijak with a huge boot, but Oba will not go down.
All right, I think we're good.
Dijak with Oba up on his shoulders. Dijak, go to sleep. Dijak falls on
He
top.
can
One.
see you.
Oh, Josh came with the moonsault to break it up. Dijak moved, then hit him with the super kick. Now he's going back to Obafemi.
Because now look at my freaking face gets you jack. Okay.
Up again on Dijak Scott Oba. Up again on his shoulders. To
Feast
go to
your
sleep a
eyes.
second
Feast
time.
your eyes.
There it
Oh,
is.
wait. I don't want you to win, though.
Two.
Who?
Josh. Josh Briggs dragged the ref out before the ref can make the 3 count
Josh!
to break it up.
See? Now you just
The,
came heel.
the match continues.
How are you a heel? Because I'm trying to win this match. Y'all ain't right. Fickle. As Brian Danielson would say, fickle.
Also, do you think that AJ just busted his nose or he actually broke it?
Oh,
AJ who?
AJ Styles.
when?
They did another quote unquote attack angle where LA Knight attacked him at a WrestleMania event, and when AJ stood up, his nose was gushing blood, and people
Was
think
that
he broke it.
was
Oh.
that last night?
I think so. Yeah,
Oh.
that the little
Oh.
bit.
I must have missed that. I wasn't watching SmackDown last night, so I mean I
No,
must have
no, it
missed
wasn't
that.
SmackDown. I saw it on social media where it's
Oh,
like you know how they do the little social media clips, like him attacking
right,
him
yeah,
at his
yeah,
house
yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were at like like media row where they talk, they sign, do autographs that day or whatever. and LA Knight just ran up and like they broke a chair like they were fighting, and then AJ stood up and did like this, but touched his nose, face full of blood. It was just pouring.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
everybody thinks he might have
Oh my
broken it.
God. Dijak with another one? That's four go to sleeps that Josh Briggs is eating in this match. One, two, Oba in to break it up. It would have been over there.
Wow, that was a great shot.
It sure was. Oh, Oba with the
Ladies
power
and
bomb.
gentlemen, and
What?
your winner,
One,
Wait, two
two.
now. Yeah.
Hold on, no.
and your winner,
Wait.
and still NXT North American champion. Oh my baby!
Okay,
Uh,
it's not you call her. I need to get.
Oh bye, oh bye, oh bye,
do you know who the
oh
dude
bye.
on GCW is right now in the ring?
Oh, that's
Or
Billy
NXT?
Dixon.
Okay, okay,
No,
okay.
that's Rena Yama. You excuse me.
No,
They
I
used to
know who
call her
Rena is. I
Yamashita.
just didn't know. I just didn't know. I mean, I knew her opponent was Billy Dixon. I just am not familiar with him, so I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, overalls and a black man. You got Billy Dixon.
He's a big boy.
This is for the GCW Ultraviolet title. Rena Yamashita versus Billy Dixon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna now take down that poll, and I gotta answer the predictions questions. I'll hit you back.
Oh
All
shit!
right.
I can't do that.
I told them yesterday. It started yesterday. You were supposed to turn it in before yesterday evening, and you did not. You missed Super Card of Honor because we did Super Card of Honor.
So now WrestleMania. I can do the WrestleMania, right?
I'll open it back up and you do WrestleMania.
So why would I
Yeah.
put both in the same card?
Well, she didn't
Because
know
I
it was
was gonna do
one.
multiple.
It was Supercard of Honor, Stand and Deliver, and then WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, all four
I
shows.
missed, oh, I missed that too. Sweet Lord. Okay, so let's go to Super Card real quick. I'm scared to ask. Who won Athena versus Sheeta?
Athena.
Really?
Athena retains her title.
Okay, who won Mark Briscoe versus Eddie Kingston?
Mark Briscoe won. Mark Briscoe, his first ever singles championship title. On the anniversary of his brother winning his first ever as singles championship. So, yeah. I
Yay!
mean, it was one of those things that was really bittersweet because, like, you feel wonderful for Mark and bad for Eddie because you don't want Eddie to lose another title. But, like, at the same time, you also know that Eddie loves those guys so much that he's almost just as happy to let Mark win that championship as he
Robbie?
is to have it himself, for all intents and purposes. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
he can't really say that because you can't say, "Oh, I'm willing to give my title to dude." But at the same time, like he's extremely happy that Mark Briscoe beat him for that championship, and that
He
he's
will
able
never
to put
break
Mark over and all that stuff and be a part of the moment. And,
he will never break kayfabe. He will never break kayfabe.
right, exactly. But we all know. So,
Yeah.
yep. So yeah, Mark won and Athena retained. It was a good show. It was a fun show.
No, I know. Okay. Look at the card. Just those two makes it a top tier show. Was there any
Yep.
surprise?
Was there any surprises? Let me think. No, not really. Billy
Yeah,
Stark.
yeah,
Oh,
it
go ahead.
was one surprise. It was a surprise. Queen Aminata did not win. Billy
Oh,
Starks
yeah.
won.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I didn't think that was a huge surprise, but I was a little disappointed. But I wasn't. I didn't think that was a huge surprise. But yes, Billy Starks won, and she's the first Ring of Honor women's television champion, the first ever. So
Yeah.
she did beat Queen Aminata in the finals, which we were all rooting for Aminata. But it doesn't surprise me because Billy's gotten a lot of push and a lot of airtime as being Athena's minion, and
Exactly.
it
So
it plays into Athena's. Athena is a really good teacher now. Her student has a title. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
it furthers that story, which is one of Ring of Honor's big stories. So, um, yeah, I mean, again, disappointed that Queen Aminata didn't win, but it's only a matter of time. I think they'll have a rematch, and she'll beat her for it at some point, or she'll, either she'll beat Billy or the next person that has it. She'll have that title here shortly. Um,
yeah,
but I'm trying to think what else happened. The Kingdom retained their championship against the Infantry, which I don't know that anyone. I don't think that's a real surprise.
yeah,
I think really the surprise is probably more that the infantry was in that match. Honestly, even though I love the infantry
yeah.
and they deserve to be there, I'm just a little surprised that they got pushed that far so
Question,
fast. But yeah,
question. Did they do the Dalton Castle versus Johnny TV match? Because I know the
they
boys have.
did.
They did. So
They
who were the
they have
boys?
Dalton Castle got the win and gets his boys back.
But who are the boys though? Because the original boys were fired.
Yeah, no. So he brought out, yeah. So well, technically, he brought out four other boys that were like not. Obviously, it's not those guys because those guys are no longer there. But yeah, he brought out four other boys that nobody knows, obviously. And then there was a fifth person in the mask whose name I still evades me, who came in and helped at the end. Dolores can probably tell us. Do you remember who that was that came in and helped Dalton Castle get the win at the end? He was in the black shirt and the
No,
black jeans.
I
Um,
don't
I
know.
sh-
And I
I
haven't been
should
on the
know who it
internet to
is,
find
but
out.
his name is eluding me at the moment. But he came in and helped Dalton Castle get the win. So Dalton
Mm.
Castle said,
I,
"I want my boys back after the match." So I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I doubt they're going to be rehired, but
I want to take time out. Thank everybody who come by, liked, comment, shared. We are at 8 likes on Facebook,
nice.
and we have 156 subscribers now.
Yes, yes, yeah. We picked up like four over the last couple days, so which is nice because it had plateaued for a little while at like 150, 152. So we appreciate each and every one of you that has subscribed. Thank you. As I always say, thank you for choosing Workhorse Wrestling Network for your watch longs. We know you got a lot of options, so we appreciate you being here with us today for Effy's Big Gay Brunch to stand and deliver right now, and then hopefully back tonight with us for night one of WrestleMania. You know what I've noticed? So I'm going back, right? Because I just want to, my recollection of shit is terrible. So, like, the only way I can really the best I can do is try to watch it again. So I'm trying to watch, and I know it's a daunting task, all of the WrestleManias again. And I'm up at like six now. I've watched the first six, every single one so far. And I remember because, now, I mean, I clearly remember the last ones also that have happened in the last 3 or 4 years. Every single year, it's it's the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Every single year, it's the single biggest WrestleMania of all time. It's the biggest match of all time. The hyperbole is a little old after a while. Like, I watched three WrestleManias the other day in a row, and it was like, the biggest WrestleMania of all time, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Come on now. Not every single show can be the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Like I don't. I love that you try to top yourself. I do like that. But but when you're writing out the card, like come on, bruh. Like you know this match card is a little bit of a dud. So let's put this down as not the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And
Right? Exactly.
what the spectacular that is WrestleMania.
Right? I mean, now this year, Cody
Okay, so
Rhodes.
technically, when they technically the biggest WrestleMania when they do that, they're talking about money wise because you have to remember most people think of WrestleMania just the 2 days, but there's a whole week and they have many events that people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you did not see, what's her name, Issa, social media, they have a now at WrestleMania a tattoo stand where you get tattoos.
A real
She got
tattoo?
the she. Yes, she has Roman Reigns with her little dog paw on it. She got it tattooed. The logo, the Roman Reigns icon with the sword in between it. They have a tattoo stand, and you have to remember they license this for people to tattoo. So that is bukus and bukus of money they are rolling in just by having like the event center with the meet and greets, the
Right,
special
but
things they do for make a
I
they
mean,
are making tons of money
no, 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 and I guess they can probably estimate that, but they start talking about it being the biggest WrestleMania of all time months before the show. And how do you know what the numbers look like until after everything's all done?
because pre-sale. I mean, to be honest, once tickets start going on sale, most of the tickets that get sold up are not the cheap tickets, but the $1,000 and $2,000 boost.
Yeah, yeah, and
So if you don't sold five or six of those, you already know yeah, I'm killing it. And you know those people gonna go, they're gonna be the ones getting the tattoos and buying the merchandise and going to the meet and greets. Once you got those big money people hooked in, oh it's over. You can have dog crap once you get there because they don't pay their money and they just gonna have to sit there and accept it.
Nah. I mean, now, I mean, technically, you can scalp that ticket and get some of your money back.
right.
But you
Uh,
don't know it's dog crap till you get there. Like you don't know what you can estimate what might happen, but you until you get there, like a plan of matches can look like the greatest thing on earth until you get there and they wrestle like dog crap and you're like, I wasted my money.
yep,
And then
and that is possible.
not only that, the city is paying them to be there. They're making money off all these events they're doing, off of WrestleMania itself, off Monday and Friday Night SmackDown, the Hall of Fame. They are making so much money they can't see.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
I so they moved the Hall of Fame to Friday because of course you can't do it Saturday because you're doing 2 nights. Do y'all think they should? Cause like I know some people are like, you know what? After SmackDown, of course, Hall of Fame. But for I guess for me in my mind, I'm like, would that be too much for one night? I'm trying. I'm speaking out loud because like Dolores said, they're doing a whole week. Would you prefer the Hall of Fame to go back on Saturday, maybe Saturday morning or Thursday, or keep it on Friday? It's like you know what, it's fine.
Keep it on Friday
Honest,
because A, people don't have to work the next day. B, if you move it to another day, you are now asking a person to pay extra to go see the Hall of Fame, which I mean, honestly, if you had a choice between a match or a Hall of Fame, I think most people would choose seeing a match. So they're not going to pay extra to go see the Hall of Fame. And then on top of that, you added more travel to somebody. Some people already are coming for a Monday, a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday, or and maybe right after Mania if they feel like a big surprise might happen at Mania. So then you're asking them to also add on top of the merch they're buying, on top of the food they're buying, airfare, travel to come to an extra show, to a formal show at that and be like uncomfortable. You can't really get nothing to eat. You're just sitting there watching people. Like this one, from my understanding, is excited. I'm so sad I missed it. Live because Paul Heyman went into a rant of the century.
Paul. Hey, so I was trying to what you call it? What is the word? Come on, Anika. I was there we go, getting caught up on all the stuff I missed. Oh my gosh. Paul Paul Heyman, I know why he didn't go last, and I respect that. He might have should have gone last. That's just me. That's just me. Cause I loved every single inch of his speech. It was delicious. And I was so happy that the some ECW Tommy Dreamer was there. RVD was there, the Dudley Boy. I'm like, okay, he didn't suck that bad. They actually came to see him because that was in the will they actually come and celebrate him. So I'm very glad that they're there.
I know it will never happen because of the money that they make and because now they've proven that they can sustain it and people will watch it. But me personally, I wish WrestleMania would go back to one night and they just put the Hall of Fame back on Saturday night and just had the WrestleMania on Sunday night and call it good. Or switch it around, put the Hall of Fame on Sunday night and WrestleMania on Saturday night, whatever you want to do. But 2 nights at 6 hours, both nights it's too much. It's just too much.
But again,
I
it
understand
goes
it
back to
money. I mean, I understand now that they've proven that they can do it, and people will come and attend, and people will watch, and they're making tons of money off it. It's never going to go back to one night. But I'm just saying, I wish it would.
No, I do want to do one WrestleMania. I've become addicted to them. I haven't done one since the one in Orlando, which was close to my home. But I think it would take me one trip. Like let me just experience and see if I really can do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and really Monday, because I promised myself that if I ever do a WrestleMania again, I've never done a Raw after Mania, and I do want to watch one Raw after Mania just to see the hype of it. So 4 nights,
Sammy,
and
go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, real quick, 4 nights, and then you really don't want to come into town and go straight into a wrestling. For me, vacation, no matter what, you want to have that day off and then get all the festivities in order. So that would
Yeah,
really be 5 days.
yeah. You
That would,
say, Sammy, say you don't want an 8 hour Mania. Today's already 6 hours, and tomorrow's 6 hours. It's only two. I mean, what are we talking about? We get 12 hours over 2 days. I'd
but
rather have two
okay,
more hours on one day and to just be one day.
this is the thing about it. Imagine the money you will have to spend for a 12-hour mania. Imagine we already get sick of Tony Khan in these 65-hour
But that's what I'm
days that
saying.
we gotta
Like
spend.
until
And I'm like, split it up, Tony, split it up. Why we gotta do all of this at one time?
okay,
And
so
that's what kills me.
I don't remember when they started doing it. It must have been in the late 2017, 2018, sometime around then. Before that, I'm watching all of the old WrestleManias. They were all 3, 4 hours at most. That was it. Now we're up to 6 hours on 2 separate days. WrestleMania is now 12 hours over 2 days. It
yeah,
used to be a little bit longer than a standard pay per view, a half hour, maybe an hour, and that was it because you had maybe a performance from somebody, you had whatever, but that was it. It was never 6 hours before. For years, it was always 4 hours or 3.5, and that was more than enough. Now, all of a sudden, it has to be 12 hours. If we're talking about one day, give me
Also,
a break.
Also, we might have had one bikinis match. We also didn't have high flying moves. We had people who just came out there and leg drop folks. It wasn't a spectacle. It was just your regular old Moreau. It wasn't a movie. It was just a show. And now that we're getting a movie, cause like these entrances itself on movies. Like that takes time and effort. You can't do that in a limited amount of time. Like I can't imagine that Bianca Belair, either one of her performances at WrestleMania, or I can't wait for them to see the one we're gonna have this weekend. I can imagine it as she coming out with them little girls and it being a 2 second spot and she run down to the ring and then we starting to fight. That's just not gonna happen. It's the pageantry of it all. It's the fireworks. It's Snoop Dogg driving Rey Mysterio out. We can't have that in a limited amount of time, or even Dom in his prison
I
thing. We
I
remember that
completely
most.
disagree. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't disagree more. Go back and watch WrestleMania 1 or 2 or 3, where they did it in 4 hours and they had Muhammad Ali and they had people coming down to the ring on fucking carts and all sorts of shit. It was every bit the spectacular or spectacle that it was. They had 8 matches. All the matches went 20, 30 minutes. I don't want to hear that. I don't believe that. I'm not buying
That
that.
doesn't. But you. This is the thing about it. You remember that because at that time that was new to us. Now we know better. We can do better, and that's the thing. We not going back. It's like
I
the more you
I under
do, the more you
I
have. John Cena. I remember John Cena, and I remember that many interest with him and all his clones. They're making memorable moments for people to have for the rest of their life. That now, back then, I can see Andre the Giant going down there. But that's not a memory that yet it'll lock for me because that's the first time I saw it. But even like Matt Cardona recreating it last night, he did that little short thing. Imagine that happening in WrestleMania. That
Okay,
would be trash.
real quick, real quick on wrestling. NXT. So what's the name? Surfer chick just did freaking moonsault, which was awesome. Now back to this conversation. We also have to cut some matches. Every
yeah.
man got to be on the show. Let's go back
Thank
to
you.
last year.
Thank you.
We did not need Brock Lesnar versus Omos. That could have easily been cut. What else?
Thank you.
Uh, Ed versus Finn Balor. As much as I love both of them, that long of a cage,
Cut
that
it.
long of a Hell in a Cell, that didn't need to be there. Like you really like
But
sometimes TK and Triple H. I know y'all want to honor everybody, but some people don't shouldn't be there.
I get it.
those
It's the
people that
amount
are
of
not
money. The
there are
longer the
making
show,
them
the more money
money.
you get. But I get it. The longer the
Those
show, the
people
more
are
money
making
you
them
get.
money.
But
Suplex City shirts fly out every time they do it. Now this year, understandable people ain't buying it. But those type of things, Undertaker, this whole Undertaker one man show, he stands out everywhere he goes.
Well, hey,
And
that's not
and
true.
and that may, yeah, and he comes out there. He was coming out there for WrestleMania just to do one kick, one leg drop, one quick minute match. That those types of things they make a lot of money off. And then also, I get sick of people being like, "We don't want to see this." But then when WrestleMania comes and somebody ain't on the pay per view, why can't such and such get a match? We got enough time to get such and such a match. And it's like, I thought we couldn't have everybody, but you want five other people to be in the match. Like, I need to make it make sense. People got mad that Andre the Giant and Battle Royal was on WrestleMania. And then when it came on Friday, I looked on my timeline and people are like, why is it on Friday? Why they can't have it on Mania? This ain't fair. Why can't we see this on Mania? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all need to make a decision.
Now tonight and tomorrow, I will tell you what could have replaced what could have been replaced with the Under the Giant Battle Royal, and that's another conversation where the people who've worked hard and should be on the card, but storyline wise, they don't have a story. So that's another conversation where is why would you not give this person a story so they can make it to WrestleMania? And then with the Battle Royal, also, you're going to what's the face? You're going you're going to have a multi-man match no matter what. Whether it's a tag team match or a ladder match, you're going to have a multi-man match. So it really is a matter of what would be better. Is this multi-man match better than the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Again, let's go to last year, and they had that multi-man tag team match for the belts. It was Street Profits versus, I want to say, Alpha Academy. It was four teams, and no offense, it was basic. I know Street Profits lost, and I want to say it was arcade Street Profits lost, and then stupid Gable Stevenson came out, and that was that didn't need to be on WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm not sure where Gable Stevenson is right now, but baby boy, you just
He has some allegations that he also has a condition with his heart. So they were dealing with that.
okay, but like okay,
But but
but
again, that goes back to money. Gable Stevenson came out there, right? You had that little crappy match, right? But it was all on ESPN, all on the news. This Olympic, Gable Stevenson coming out there. And so you had people in other countries who watched the Olympics and go, oh, Gable Stevenson, oh, he's wrestling. Logan Paul. Sometimes I be like, I'm sick of this man. I don't want to see him on my screen. He does great matches, but I'm tired of it because it's beginning to get Roman Reigns. Somebody's got to cheat. He got to
what
get some help.
who
And
has matches you tired of? Wait, who?
Listen, Logan Paul. Listen, he does better. Would you rather see a Logan Paul match or Omos match?
Logan Paul.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. He has good matches. He has great matches. He does at least one or two great stunts, but he's always some cheating. It's the Roman thing. He done got to Roman is passing the bloodline formula over to Logan. Okay, and so I'm getting a little sick of it. But you know what? Every time Logan do something, it's viral on YouTube, on everything, and everything you see Triple H standing up there tomorrow. I'm so glad that we have Logan Paul on the team because Logan is always gonna make something go viral. Logan always gonna get on his podcast where he got millions and millions of people who listen to him. They about money, and I can understand a business. If you got a business, then that's a quick way to make a buck, and you ain't got to do nothing. Like we're
Now,
going to do it.
now we're comparing a nice, delicious cheesecake to some basic freaking muffin you get from the gas station. I get Logan Paul having a match because he's great on the mic. He's actually decent in the ring. That deserves the time on WrestleMania. Again, we're gonna last. I
How
don't want to
many
go
pay per views?
last
How many
year.
pay per views? How many pay per views have we seen Warlow in AEW?
Who?
Warlow. How many pay per views have we seen Warlow in paper?
Hey, everyone can get it. Everyone can get it. AEW to cut the fat on some of their matches too.
I'm gonna do like Jay News do us on Monday. Get your money,
Yeah,
sir. Get your money because if Logan Paul is gonna bring me money and he willing to risk his life jumping up, if he want to hold the camera and fly, let him do what he got to do. Okay, I
but
ain't gonna stop him.
but now you're comparing again a nice, delicious chocolate cake to the basic freaking cupcake from Gate Station. Ain't nobody checking for Warlow like that. Ain't nobody checking for Warlow like that. No, Street Profits did not win last year. They just toasted it up, but I remember they were losing because they had the stupid little, oh, we're still cool. So we're still cool. We're gonna still be baby faces. So let's toast. But yeah, they lost. It was stupid. It was
Bianca said it best in that uh was it Pivot podcast show her and Tez did. When they asked Tez, why don't you ever just be healed? She's like, yeah, they turned them heel and nobody wanted to boo them at all. Because they don't make good heels.
But
And at that moment, I'm like, your own wife is saying you not a good heel. And you know you're not a good heel. Now I can believe Dawkins. Dawkins got that seriousness in him. But Tez is too friendly, too nice, too lovable. And that show has made you really like him a little bit more to the point where people
oh,
can't get mad at the man. The man is on Peacock supporting his wife, saying he love her, being all nice and stuff. And you expect me he gonna come out here and he gonna be a heel, he gonna be a a-hole.
now it's all about the setup, though. It's all about the setup. I go to New Day, and they wanted to turn heel, and the same thing. Vince told them the same thing. Y'all can't be heel. Y'all so likable. And what old boy say? Xavier said, "Give me 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks. If they don't boo me, then we won't turn heel. Give me 3 weeks." So it is also a matter of setting them up in the best light. This feud, look like for now. This feud versus Final Testament, I want it to end. It should have ended 3 weeks ago. I am glad they're on
But
WrestleMania.
I believe some of these matches and some of these things are setting up for the big picture because most people have forgotten there's a faction that is happening that we don't know who belongs to who. Bo Dallas said himself, I picking one person from each brand. I have somebody working for me. And so he said, if they can't do it, I'll do it myself. That's the point. Who is good, better, and different? The person. Now, the only person I admit that I'm kind of sick of, I'm looking at her now, Ava Rain. Okay? Ava Rain. I am sick of her.
Don't disrespect the little pebble like that. Don't disrespect the little pebble like that. She only
Listen, what has she done? What has she done? Is she a good talker? Is she a good wrestler? None of that. None of that. None of that.
no. I'll pay attention. I'll pay attention to. Sorry.
She announced the NXT North American Women's Championship.
I think she's fine backstage and on the mic. She leaves a little to be desired in the ring, but she needs more work. But a lot of people do. So
But she been working
she was better
technically
in the ring than
before we
Maxine
saw.
Dupree.
No, I give her credit on that. She better in the ring than
And
what's
Maxine
her
still gets
name?
a lot of time in the ring.
Sriracha on some days. Because Sriracha look like she be out of breath some days. I'm like,
But
stop doing it.
Again,
And this whole thing was right. Okay, again about the good people turning bad. We are looking at somebody right now, Roxanne Perez. Do you honestly take her as a badass?
yeah,
Do you think I would be scared of her in the dark alley?
I mean, me personally, no, but I could see how some people might be.
You want somebody who wants to be a little intimidating, a little scary. Like, I don't need somebody who is like, now, listen, because I know people are like, well, the ones you say, Mikey, is scary. She is, because she's unpredictable and she will whip out a pizza cutter on your behind. Roxanne screams as a heel, I'm going to win my title back. I deserve a shot. And it's like, you're pouting. Stop. Go to your room.
no. Now, a good heel does not be intimidating. Sometimes you can be a full-on douche, and that's a good heel. With Roxanne Perez, she needed a change. Her just being a babyface prodigy was not working. She needed a character. Now, sometimes you gotta walk before you can run. I'm not saying that this character change is the oh my god, it's from the big dog to tribal chief. It's not that, but it is the middle that could have made this a whole lot better.
I like it. I think she's doing a fine job as a heel. I don't have any problem with it. I agree that the babyface Roxanne wasn't working, and I think she needed to change. I don't have any problem with it. I like it.
They tried to do her like Bailey. Bailey literally changed her look, who she was, how she talked. Roxanne
And I
Perez doing
absolutely hated
backstage
that.
segment.
But
Roxanne Perez is doing these babyface promos backstage, but then wants to get on a one-on-one video package and talk smack. It's not working for me. If she's having an interview with, I don't care. I'm just gonna name a person, Dasha. I know Dasha don't work for them, but if she was having an interview with her and she's like, I can't wait for my match on Saturday because I'm gonna win. I deserve to win. I'm like, this baby face Roxanne. Then you turn around and then next minute you're like in your video package alone, Roxanne, I'm coming to get my title. I don't care if I gotta break your and it's like, come on. Keep that same energy every time I see you. Don't come out here smiling like you about to cheerlead me and then turn around and say you want to kick my butt. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Uh,
Also, I love Electra Lopez, but girl, something wrong. You, you ain't you ain't hitting. I actually need them to practice a little bit more. And for the those are for the people who's like, well, Jade doesn't no. Jade doesn't she needs to come out. She doesn't need practice. Like there's a difference between being camera ready and being wrestle ready. That's the only thing I appreciate about this new WWE is that they willing to make sure you are a camera and wrestle ready. I remember there were times at
maybe.
AEW I looked at Jade. Jade used to this would irk me about Jade. She would turn her back to the camera and they zooming in and try to get her face. You looking at her back. She just arms stretched out. Turn the camera goes zoom in, she turns her back to it. There needed somebody to tell her, okay, you hit this mark. We zoom in. You turn around. You do that's what she did last night. She posed. The camera zoomed in and she whipped around like she was just a supermodel. That's the Jade. I mean, she was smooth with it. Oh, there go Regal Regal. Oh, there go Julia.
wait, you're ahead of us. Damn it! Here they are.
And
But
jumping around, like I understand that you went from talking to what was going on live, but it was
Julia,
like, wait a
oh
second,
shoot!
Regal and Julia. Wait a second, where are we? What are we talking about?
Julia,
No, Julia.
I know.
Julia, save me! and she's like, oh my gosh, what I was gonna say. Focus. They were showing Asuka's first appearance at NXT, and the caption was on the short. She was like, even before she was Asuka, 500 record breaker. Her aura was already there. She was in the audience. And she was just giving them face, and it was just like, oh, this chick a star. I just saw that with Julia. Oh my god. Oh my
We've
god.
been trying to tell you about Julia. We've been trying to tell you about Julia. I've been screaming about Mariah May. I've been screaming about Mariah May from the day I met her.
So, so Dolores, if WWE is so great at waiting till people are ready, well, what's the deal with Tiffany Stratton?
Oh, Tiffany Stratton
She
was
can't talk,
okay.
she can't wrestle, she can't do shit.
You know what she does? You know what she does right? She has enough CCs in her chest. That's enough. Because people are buying it. Okay? Sometimes that's enough. If you look good, you gotta look good, be a good wrestler and a good talker. If you ain't got one of them three, you ain't gonna make it. She got one. And she used to could do that moonsault. She can't do that no more. We
Which
know
is
she
funny
dog
because
shows can't do no but.
even the one that she has is cookie cutter. She really just looks like Charlotte.
But that's the thing, she's getting exposed now. When you're in a small pool, you stand out. When you're in a big pool, that thing don't look the same.
That's what I'm saying. So WWE isn't great at always doing that. Like they definitely
But
have let
I'm
plenty of
saying
people just sink or swim
it's
in the
not
deep
it's
end
it's
without
not
being ready.
on. Yeah, they've done that, but I'm talking about as far as when it comes to Jade, people's complaint was why is she if you want Jade, why she ain't on screen? Even Jade herself, you go on her social media, she was driving in her car and she's like, oh, patience, patience. And then after she premiered and she had that the thing when she attacked the damage control, she that night she put a video up and it was like, I told you, patience, patience, patience. Because listen, she knew she wanted to improve. She had to improve not just in ring skills, but also in front of the camera. Not everybody is in front of the camera. Not everybody is. That's not meant to be. I
So
can even say that about some YouTube. Some people can't just. It ain't. They could get up.
But I will say this. I love they're talking about Becky was in her when she was doing an interview for her book and she was talking about Rhonda and they're like, no offense, but I think that they handled her wrong, which is like she had an amazing debut and all of a sudden she was champion. And I'm not saying that I actually agree with her, right? But I don't like this thing where people think that everyone should have the same come up. I do believe that some people's come up will be looked differently than others. And all in all, if as long as you become a big star, I don't care. But I don't think that sometimes it's glaringly like, oh God, that sucked. But sometimes, yeah, some people's rise and coming to WWE is gonna look is it's gonna be faster. It's gonna go through NXT. But as long as they're treated well, I think that's the main thing we all have to focus on. As long as they're treated well and are getting the proper tools to be a great star, that's all I care about. But I don't think everyone's come up should be the same.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that.
Some
I can
people
agree with
have
that.
the juice. They just have to. You learn how to squeeze it right. It's just like you just can't put somebody on the mic. I think that's a part of the problem with some of the people I see in every company. It's like you put them on there, give them a microphone. You ain't have you heard them talk? Have you heard them talk? Have you had a developmental class with them? Like, listen, I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna say to the day I die. Warlow has absolutely no business holding a microphone in his hand talking to anybody.
You're
You'll get
not
no
getting any
argument from me on
arguments
that.
for
I totally agree. I think it goes beyond that. I don't think he
Tiffany,
has any business being in the ring either.
that.
So, I mean, you said you
oh
got to be
my,
one of three things, right? You got to look good, you got to talk good, or you got to wrestle good. The only thing he does is potentially look good.
He don't even
Now
got that no more. He don't have that no more.
he
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 used to have it. He don't have that no more. He come back
he's
looking like somebody daddy.
he's decent in the ring for a big man who do a Swanton Bog. He's decent, and when I say decent, he's a better Goldberg. I think he's a better Brock Lesnar. And for those two fools to actually become champions, Warlow is deserving of the title. But now again, if you want the full package, you can't talk. Give that fool what you call it? Give him a manager. Get him someone in there, and he's in a group, but the group sucks.
No. Instead of saying because Brock won a title, Wardlow deserves a title, we should be saying Brock should have never won a title. Neither should
Back Brock
Wardlow.
Sugar.
And let's break the cycle by not putting a fucking title on Wardlow.
Listen. This is the thing about it, and they even talked about it on. I think Heyman had an interview one time. They put him with Brock to have a mouthpiece, but he was behind the scenes talking about like, you should say this, you should do this, you should. That's when he started having this little like swag and the suplex city and all the rest of that stuff. He started talking on his own. It's because he had somebody teaching him while doing the work for him so he can eventually get to the point where he can do it for himself. That doesn't matter if you have a manager if you ain't learning nothing. If your manager
Yep.
leaves, you with MJF, you could have learned some skills on the way before y'all separated. You were together for long enough to know how.
I agree. I think you only should get so long to try to progress, but it depends on who you are and what's going on, right? I mean, certain people get that more opportunities than others, more time than others, and for whatever reasons, it just is what it is. Everyone could
I
probably
think,
they probably know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna say I'll say his name, Hook. Like he has developed very slow for me, but now don't get me wrong. The last couple of weeks, I think he's been much better. He's finally talking a
yeah,
little bit with the Jericho stuff, and when he spoke last week on Dynamite, he actually sounded good and came across well. But before that, the last 2 years, he hasn't really developed at all for me. So, and yet he's still there getting a lot of time because let's be truthful about it. He has his son, and you know what I mean. Taz got
Yeah.
stroke, and all that stuff.
Now
So
I will say this: I am still mad that Team Taz did not get the proper respect that it deserved, and I think that Team Taz should have lasted way longer than it did. I like
I agree with that.
if you would have kept Hook, Ricky, and Hobbs together until at least they won the tag team titles. I think everyone in that group would have been better off. But you just disbanded because you don't like Pete. Because
I think it's because they really wanted Taz on commentary solely instead of just be and doing double duty as a manager. I mean, I
I
could be
guess,
wrong, but
but you can do both though. You can do what the oh. Wait, how
I
your
was
hair
gonna
just
say,
hang?
who
I
is
thought
that
like
popping up on the
like, okay,
video?
no. Real quick. 'Cause all I saw was hair. Like, whose side chick is in the freaking screen? What the popped up on the channel?
Here, I'll put my hat on.
No, you're fine. But just the whole hair dangling and a skinny arm. I'm like, who's just gonna interrupt the chat just all willy nilly?
That's funny.
You're
My
fine.
arms are skinny.
You're no, like I said, rewind the tape when you just see your body doing this laid to the side.
Uh,
Oh God, what
All
are
right.
you talking about?
All right. So you were talking about comparing Julia and Oscar earlier, and I have to completely agree with you. Like, there's certain talents where you just see them, and it's like, oh, that's a star. That's a
Yeah,
star.
yeah,
I feel that way about Jade.
yeah. Oh no, wholeheartedly. Even though like I remember her, who told you it was open mic night, bitch. That was more so for Brandy than Jade,
Hmm.
but eventually you still saw like, okay, who is this chick, right? Like sometimes you don't need a promo. Sometimes you just need to just come out there and think, ooh, who is she?
But
Okay.
but
like
eventually,
some Some
I'm
stars
gonna
they have
fight
to
for my
earn it.
girl Brandy. I'm gonna fight for my girl Brandy, no matter how much. And I know us in the community, in our community, did not like some of the words she said.
Oh,
But
I love that promo.
to this,
Yeah.
to this day, to this day, it is quoted memes on podcasts everywhere. Everybody remembers it. So it lasted with you. She did her job. It lasted you. She like my favorite line, and I'm not gonna complete it because I know my role in this community is that you might have a black belt, but I'm a when she hit that on with Dan Lambert, I
Yeah.
swear, I swear, I don't know how many
I
times I said that.
Yeah, I think when Brandon was in AEW, I think she got entirely too much heat. Now, I think that like basically on the mic, I think she was wonderful, and the Nightmare Collective, I think that didn't work because either you're with Cody or you're not. I think if you would just straight up, wait, Dolores, are you talking? Cause like, Dolores, if you're trying to talk, I can't hear you.
I'm not talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If I think with branding AEW, I think I'm not sure who told her not to or who advised against it. I think she should have just straight up broken off with Cody. If she would have just broken off with Cody and just did her own thing, like I am not with Cody anymore, period, I think she would have got way more success. Because but that's just me.
But some stars they have to earn it. Like they're not made day one. Like oh, you're Roxanne Perez's.
Well, if
You're
you're a legacy, you've
Brian
got a much better
Danielson.
chance of making it sooner, right? I mean, if you're a second generation or a third generation or something, got a much better
Well, I
chance
mean, even
of
like
getting
Bret
your name
Hart,
out
I
there.
don't think he was made overnight either.
No, no,
Like
no, no. I mean,
Right.
none of these people are necessarily made overnight,
well,
you know,
true. But I'm
but
saying like
they
the
get more
moment you see them,
opportunities,
you're
right?
like, oh, that's a star.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, all right, real quick, we are watching Stand and Deliver and Gay Brunch, and it is a great show. Roxanne and Valkyria just did a crossbody on both, and they're both hurt. All right, back to the show. I think with some people,
Gay brunch is off. Gay
Yeah.
brunch is off.
Effie's is
So,
over. Yep. Effie
oh,
is over.
okay. So, like I was cheering, like we made it through that. Okay, I'm sorry, but but I think some people they need a character, and some people we're gonna use the word have an aura. Whereas like
Mhm.
we just need to tweak a couple of things and then you'll be perfect. Like Braun Breaker, even though he was annoying as hell in NXT Nickelodeon, he did have an aura. We just have to say, okay, you're going to be a star. We just have to teach you how to get from point A to point C in a match, and you'll be fine. With no offense, Roxy Perez, she's great in the ring, but character wise, she is still looking young, and for me, I need more on the bone to get behind her. I'm like, okay, she wrestles good, cool, but I'm not connected to her. I don't feel anything for her. This is me. So we need to give her a character, and that's why some people need to
she
go in developmental, and then some people are just like, hey, bing bang boom, main roster.
Well, and that's why some people have different characters or go through different characters because you're struggling all the time to try to find the right sweet spot, right? I mean, not every single character that every person comes with for them is going to be the right character either. The ones that are the best are the ones that are closest to who they really are and as people, and so they're the most authentic, right? And those are the ones that come across generally the best. I mean, sometimes you get some gimmicks like the Undertaker that come across really good when it's just a gimmick. I don't think he came across quite as well when he was the American Badass, which is probably more of the real life Undertaker, obviously, than he's
That
not
is
a
just
mortician.
you. Boo!
No, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the American Badass Undertaker. I'm saying a lot of people didn't really like him when he was in that particular phase of his role. When I think that's the more relatable role. That to me always seemed like the real Undertaker as opposed to the guy that came out, the mortician guy. But a lot of people didn't really like that. So it all just depends on again, it's also subjective, right? Like I like somebody and you don't. And that's just the way it is. Some people hit for some people and some people don't. And some people have it sooner than others, but you can tell when you look at some people, they just are immediately comfortable in front of the microphone. They're just immediately comfortable, in front of the camera. That's just where their sweet spot is. And some don't have that quite the same. They're a little more shy. They're a little more reserved. They have to work harder at it. It takes longer for them to get there. All those kind of things. But like Anika says, it doesn't matter as long as you get there at some point, right? I mean,
But that's the point with Roxanne. They had an opportunity for her to be herself. And then we got the after school special with Shawn Michaels after she fainted in the ring. And it was like, because I know Roxanne Perez to be somebody who speaks in interviews about her having anxiety in real life. And that has affected her. I thought this was the moment when she fainted and they said she had anxiety, that we were just going to bring this in. This is going to be her pivot. And then we had the after school special with Shawn Michaels. I can do it a week later. Listen, as somebody who deals with anxiety, there are times that you can't function. There's no a week later we just magically appear and it just disappears. And for her, I go back to what Romeo said. If she had to climb that ladder and just fainted from the pressure of being on in the ladder, I would have respected that a little bit more than her going there in front of thousands of people, lose, and still be happy about it.
And that's also another thing. Like that's why with wrestlers, they're like, oh, he or she just got here. No, they didn't. It's a process because sometimes you know what you want to do, but you're in a company that won't allow you to do it. Case in point, Roman Reigns, and like, I'm not a good guy or a bad guy. I'm the big dog for them. Oh, my heart aches. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he knows that was trash. I'm pretty sure he knows. He's like, just please let me pee a heel. Let me do something besides come out here with this freaking vest on. Or Ali, who wanted to do his political trust in Ali, but you're in a company where they're not letting you do it. And so I said this probably a couple of podcasts ago, but I love this movie because I love this moment. It was a romantic comedy with Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon, and it's called How Do You Know? And at the end, because basically they're going through both life hurdles and they're trying to figure out their lives. And at the end, at her birthday party, he gave her Play-Doh, and she was like, "What?" He's like, "Just give me a minute. Let me cook." He told the whole story about how Play-Doh was formed. It was actually for air vents, but air conditioners were formed. So he was out of luck. He saw his kids playing with it, so he dyed it and he called it Play-Doh. He was like, the conclusion is we are all just one turn away from making our lives work. And it really is wrestlers. It's like, I know you want to do this. I know it seems impossible, but you're just one left turn to being a Tribal Chief or being Stone Cold or being The Rock. You just have to like press like this feels so generic, but like get to the right person who will listen to you. Work harder or go do another company who will listen to you because you know you're good. You know you're good. You're just one
yeah,
left turn from making it work.
that's tough. No, I mean, I
I
agree with you, but I don't know that everyone can be the Rock or Stone Cold. I mean, I agree anyone can probably be a decent mid card person. Anyone that wants to work hard enough. I'm going to say some names that are really probably offensive, and I don't want to offend these people at all. But you can work really hard and be an Al Snow or a Dean Malenko or some of these guys that populated mid
Mhm.
cards over the years. Even the guys like the Dolph Zigglers. You have something special when you're a Stone Cold or a Rock or even, and don't get me wrong, I hate myself for saying this, a Hulk Hogan or a Ric Flair. These guys have a little something extra. These guys had
Yeah,
a little more charisma, a little more je ne sais
LA
quoi,
Knight.
whatever you want to call it, that elevates them a little bit above
Hmm.
some of these other guys. I don't. Michael Jordan, you can work, you can shoot as many shots as you want in the gym and run as many laps as you want and play basketball 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're not going to have the natural born talent for the game that Michael Jordan had. There just is only one of him. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of people that populate the NBA that are good basketball players, great basketball players that are Michael Jordans. And I just there it does. I think yes, you can get to a certain point. Not everyone can get to. the ultimate point.
And
Yeah.
also, wrestling fans can be real stupid and not be able to see the
Yeah.
Yeah,
talent.
no
Like,
doubt.
let's look at NXT season 2. Who won?
Roxanne with the win. She tapped Lyra Valkyrie. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
I love Dolores that even though you're very unhappy about it, you can still do it with a good
It was
voice
very
and in a
I'm
classy.
not,
way
no,
that makes
no,
you. It doesn't
no,
sound
no,
like
I'm
you're
not. I'm happy about it because I like her story. I like her story other than this. Like her as a human being.
right,
That
right.
like she has the anxiety, she goes through things. She's been a very open. I wish WWE would make more of that. I think that's why Booker T treats her like his own kid, is because he knows her struggles, and even he said on his podcast he wish people could see more of her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Sammy should be very happy.
Um,
He's a huge Roxanne fan.
yeah, I didn't think she was going to win until Tuesday when Blair Davenport lost her
Aw,
match. And when Blair lost, it's like, well, who the heck is going to challenge Valkyria next? Like, it makes no sense to have Valkyria win now because she has no opponents. So, like,
Sammy,
you might want to make Roxy win then.
Hoo-wee, they
Sammy,
just showed
Sammy,
Julia.
do you wait a minute? It's not just Julia there though.
Who else?
I see you there. I see you there. He came with Julia.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I know Julia through Sammy. Who else know that?
Rossi Ogawa. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Ogawa. But Rossi is wasn't Stardom's booker person. They got rid of him. He's supposed to be starting his own company. Some people believe that he was going to be coming to WWE to work. Then they say, oh, well, he's just going to work with WWE to exchange talents. And now he has accompanied Julia to NXT.
And I am on the record saying I believe that his promotion is going to eventually become NXT Japan.
Ooh.
Yes.
I I just got excited over the notion of Roxanne Perez versus Julia. Oh my
yeah.
Oh,
gosh.
listen,
Oh,
I'm
take my money.
excited at the
Take
thought.
my money.
You know why I get excited at the thought of them two together? Because if you've ever seen a Julia match, she's gonna knock her teeth into the 15th row. She hits stronger than most men. She is going to uppercut her into nowhere. And I
It's
just
not
want to
just
see
that,
if
but if you
Roxanne
knock,
Perez, go Sammy.
it's not just that, but if you knock Julia's teeth out, she'll look at you like, "Why you crying? I'm the one hurt. Why you crying?"
Now, Anika, you have had braids. You know how it goes. If you see Julia had braids, this girl, and I think it was punishment for her leaving, cut her hair. So like when she took the braids out, her hair was just chopped up, choppity chop chop. I was like, this is too much.
And you have new growth. No. You're cutting away the inches I took. I'm making in my that's why I have the brace in my hair for it to grow. So I'm more pissed off with the freaking curls of new growth. See,
She literally like she just literally went like to the top, to the middle, and just started cutting Julia's braids. Just da, 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 da. And when Julia took out her braids, you could just see they were all a little short, different this. This girl had just got her hair. It's like, oh my God. But again, was it Tamatonga? They cut his hair up. I think that's the rule. When it's time for you to go somewhere, they chop your hair.
bump that rule. I'm leaving anyway. I don't follow that doggone stupid rule. Yo, got your doggone mind.
I mean, they never did that to Kyrie Sane and Io Shirai. Uh,
Because I think what happened was that their contract was up, and they just straight up left. Julia was like, "Can I entertain other people?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "WWE," and they were like, "What? We what?" And then they found out her best friend Rossi was potentially starting his own company. So they were like, "Oh, so since you got to leave and we need to get the title off you, we're gonna torment you."
No,
I
no.
mean, she's going out the way she came in
It's gonna be a whole lot. It's gonna be a whole lot of shoot fights in the ring until I'm gone. I wish you would. I wish you would.
because
I don't care what he said. Come at
they
me.
they signed
Please.
her before her last contract ended.
Yeah.
So she's going out the way she came in. Like, why are you surprised when it's happening to you?
To
Okay. So to clarify, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a time change because last week when I set the lives up, so it's been 7. They are starting at 5. Okay. WWE is starting at 5. So we are starting at 5. Me and Nika are 5. Sammy's at 4. ALW's at 2. Okay.
what you mean five? Wait, hold up. What? What? You mean the
WrestleMania
pre-show?
starts at 5. I don't even think it's a pre-show because
The
normally
fuck?
time they have the pre-show live separate from the actual show. I think it might start at 5. And so 5. Because it was supposed to start at 7 and the pre-show started at 6. So now we started at 5. So I would say I can go back and look at Peacock again because you know how they separate the pre-show from the actual show. The
Sometimes they
actual
don't.
show says it starts at well, the actual
Sometimes
show
they don't.
starts at well, the actual show's supposed to start at 5.
Ah,
So it wasn't one supposed to start at 7, but then they moved it to 5. So either way, it's 6. So you still have to come here early.
all right. So, because this is stupid. Uh, now look.
I will probably be here on time. I actually have to leave in about 10, 20 minutes because I have a live. I'm actually doing GCW versus TJPW. And then I actually have to leave early. I won't be doing no scrums tonight because I have to go to Georgia Mella's spring break cluster forever.
Tick. Say it. We're on YouTube. Say it.
I,
No.
I do get to sleep in tomorrow because I ain't got to get up for nothing. But actually, I don't get to sleep anymore. I got to do all the slides to cover on Monday. But I can pretend.
Oh gosh. All right. Next up on NXT, we have the main event. No, daggone, it's not the main event. But
Nope.
it's the championship match. Tony D versus the
What is
Dragon.
it? Let me do my thing. Oh wait, I got for the culture still as my background. What in the phone? Okay,
So,
virtual background. We're just gonna do the horses.
Dolores, do you know our scores so
Hold
far?
on. No, I have to calculate them. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm still for the culture. I was for the culture last night. Okay, I want to be something else. Can I
What?
be anything else? Y'all won't let me be great. I just got to be for the culture for the now. Okay, whatever. Because I'm talking to ARD. Thank you for stopping by.
What?
What's happening, Zone Six? What's happening?
What? What's going on with the screen?
No idea.
What was that?
I was like, yeah, was it just a was that you, Dolores, or was it just a black box for the minute?
Oh, it's out.
I'm
Hear
not
me.
sure.
All right. But thank you for coming, ARD. We appreciate newcomers. We appreciate all comers. Actually, we are not like T-Mobile. We do not just what you call it of gift the newcomers was nothing. Even though I've been with them for 15 freaking years, I want a freaking deal. I want a new phone. I don't understand that. That never made sense to me. But you know, again, we appreciate all of
No.
our
I ain't gonna let this stop
views.
my shine like this. I can't let this stop my shine like this. Okay. First of all, RD.
Oh,
That's my homeboy, my brother from another mother. Listen, When he say from the top, we can't be stopped. That's how we do it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it for you because you out in the bay. I'm gonna represent my hood. ATLENTA. That's where I stay. Zone six. Yeah.
All that.
Nika brings the movies. I bring the ratchets.
And
Represent
all
my hood. Yee.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match up. See, sometimes when you done been up so long, you got to give them a new personality. The next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, for the NXT title, you have Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo with the family bond. Okay?
Mm, I want more for Tony D. I don't think he's going to win this, but I
I
do.
do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Um,
I
Ilya
think
got
Tony
to
D's
get
already
balls from
main
her.
roster ready.
I now that's no contest. I do believe that Elia should be on the main roster, but more so losing to Tony D is what's giving me pause. Now that I don't like Tony D, but I
I got Tony
don't
D
know.
winning too.
Really,
I
He's
think
got
so.
like four dudes to help him out if he needs it.
As
but
much as I
look,
love Ilya, I think he's ready to go on now.
look at him with his. They actually got him actually a nice fitting robe. Ain't wearing your grandma auntie rule no more. Yes,
Oh,
and
and
the
to speak to
beard.
ARD, I'm not ARD, to speak to ALW, calling wrong people name. There's one more match, remember? It's Carmelo versus
Yeah.
Wolf That Trick.
Yep.
Give
Wolf
me.
That Trick.
Mm.
Listen,
Okay.
we over here from the kids on up. When they come on, we be like, Wolf That Trick. Come on, Wolf
Yeah.
That Trick.
Uh huh. Oh, I need. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna tell y'all. It was something called. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it wrong. Oh, Wale's Mania. Oh my gosh,
Wale Mania.
that thing looks like so much fun. RVD was there. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It was
I
such
just want to
a
say
vibe.
I did enjoy for the culture because I got to see Dick and Juicy when they match Faye Jackson, Comic Girl, and Brooke Valentine. I mean, she big dude. She was thick in the house. But I saw Faye Jackson get a little twerk on there while they medley. I was like, oh God, what's up that movement back there? Oh, call me.
Call me.
Trick, I would say call me, but you dealing with that. What's her name? Kalani? Boo. That's why I hope Trick will whoop your butt.
Oh yeah, it's fine though.
But I'm gonna use that saying he said. He's like, you in my city, so you already know they're gonna be chanting in the crowd like, whoop that Trick, whoop that Trick. He's like, and then
Uh-huh.
Carmelo's like, yeah, because at the end of the match, it's gonna be exactly what they said. I'm gonna whoop that Trick. I was like, oh.
And then the truth was rapping. I'm like, this is such. How much ticket? What? How much were these tickets? 'Cause I would definitely go to that one next year. Definitely.
Oh no, Anika, you're gonna have to go back into
Oh,
the archives of the internet and watch
ooh,
when Samoa Joe rapped on Wale Mania.
that's
Don't tell
funny.
me that, cause that sounds like and Joe is that dude. So yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
He did it
Joe's
like
that dude, but I'd have to hear it to know if it, because like
it.
it could
It
be
was
bad
hilarious.
too, right? Like,
Like
Okay.
he even turned his head to the side. He was like getting a rap. He even jumped back like like he gave it. He gave it. I'm about to find it and send it in the Discord.
if I know Joe, I'm putting myself in his mind frame. He's not going to do anything to jeopardize his image. So if I had to equivalent him to a rapper, something slow but something low bass in the throat, pause. I see him in my mind. Give me a minute. I see him in my mind more so like Kumo D.
Yeah.
I think he'll be like a Kumo D rap. Okay, now I gotta find it. Now I gotta find it. It's over. Now I gotta find it.
That's a deep cut though. I didn't Kumo D. Yeah, that's a name from the past.
All right, we are watching Ilya versus Tony, and all right, there we go. Starting with German suplex.
Yep. Ilya with some two Germans in a row, getting ready to try to probably do a third because he's still holding on to the waist. Tony D.
I get they've been doing this for a minute, but sometimes it's like, bruh, that's his head.
Right?
That
Ilya slapping the shit out of Tony D.
I put it in Discord. He rapped JV.
Okay. So
I
he
can see
rapped
that.
somebody else, so he covered somebody else's song. Okay, so that's at
Yeah,
least something. It's not his own rap.
yeah. It was just like karaoke, but he didn't like the mic wasn't on. You could just slowly hear him, but he knew the words and he was getting it. He was enjoying himself. I think a few cocktails and he was with some brothers and he said, you know what, I feel it.
Hey. Mm. Ooh, forearm. Oh, another reason why, and like this might be just me, but another reason why I think Tony's not
That's
winning. Cause
that's
usually
funny.
you have the big, what you call it? You'll have the big entrance. You have the big transitional. All right, I am gonna be that man. They didn't have that. It was just four people walking out to the stage. Like, I was thinking, like you come out in a Cadillac, full on Soprano style, like something like that. That's what I need if you're gonna be the next champion. That's what I need.
I hear that. I do think though that even if he is the next champion, unfortunately for him, I think he's a transitional champion, and I think that one of the two men that are actually in the main event is going to end up beating him. Now Melo's already been champ before, so I have a feeling it's going to be Trick, but I think that they're one of them is going to beat him sooner than later. I think Tony will have a short run.
If he wins, I do see Trick. I know it's Tony D, so I don't want it to be a short run. And I'm thinking when's next? I think SummerSlam is too fast. I mean, it's too late. Probably Money in the Bank, maybe. That'd be a nice little time to set something up real nice for Trick to be
So I,
champion.
I think using Tony D would also be an interesting way to bring Julia in too.
Cause she is a talent. Nah, no, 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 no. I, you have me for a split second. You
Donna
have me
De
for a split
Mondo.
second.
Donna De Mondo.
You have me for a
Let's
split
do it.
second. No, no, let her be by herself. No, we can do a tag match down the line, but no, we do not need her to be a part of the faction.
All right. Well, they got the Don. They don't need the Donna De Mondo, huh?
I like it. I wouldn't mind her coming in with them. I mean, I think it seems like a classic WWE pairing, right? They like to put people together that seem to have some sort of ethnic connection. Uh, so,
Mm.
mm.
See, what you just said don't sound right. They have an
What do you do? I mean, they
ethnic
like to put people. I mean,
connection.
it's not just WWE wrestling as a general rule. They like to stick people of the same race and groups together. Like,
Yeah.
But hey, when they try to mix it up, y'all don't like it. I still wish Asuka and Naomi was a good tag team, but no, y'all didn't want that in y'all life, so they had to break them up, and now it's black on Asian crime this freaking tomorrow with freaking damage control versus the baddies part two.
Black on
Uh,
Asian crime.
a lot of people were upset about the Kabuki Warriors.
But see, it worked because the first man, my mind was still on damage control. Kabuki Warriors. But here's the thing: if you have chemistry, I know, I get it. We want to be all inclusive, but sometimes you do have chemistry with the you have like if your best friend who happens to be your same ethnicity and y'all have good chemistry. I don't knock it, but I do think if you're from someone else, like if she ever comes back to wrestling, Bailey and Carmella, I would love to. They're best friends. I would love to see how that looks as a tag team, even for a month. Let me just see how that would look, even though on screen it's a hell nah, probably.
But I mean, the fans were real upset about that pairing of, oh, you're just trying to put all the Asian people together.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do a lot of the time. I mean, that's. I mean,
But it was still a great pairing, and they're still going strong right now.
there's no denying. A lot of times they're good pairings. I mean, I mean, listen. There's a reason that some stereotypes are stereotypes, and not all of them are negative, and not all of them. I mean, it's not always necessarily a bad thing, right? So, um, but yeah, no. I mean, they've had a lot of teams that are, that are where they've bunched people together of the same ethnicity that have turned out really good. I mean,
I just had a thought, and it's crazy. There are no Japanese people in NXT right now except Julia.
Are you
Because
sure about that?
I tell me if I'm wrong, but I think like okay, it's top stars who are actually wrestling now.
Okay, top stuff.
Yeah, top stars. But like in my mind, because like in my mind, I was writing out the scenario of let's say we put Julie with Tony D, and we need to connect, and then I'm like, oh, she could connect to the Asian wrestler. I'm like, oh, there's no one. Wow, there's no one in NXT. I mean, Wendy Chu technically is in there, but no, I don't see that as a connect. I don't like if we're
No.
gonna do yeah. But I'm like, wow, that's interest. Like I'm like, that's interesting. How that like
yeah,
cause usually like for the past what 4 years it was either Kyrie or Asuka or even Xia. Well, Xia Li's Chinese, so I don't like. Hey, I'm not putting all Asians together, but or Wendy
Isn't
Chu.
Wendy Chu? Isn't Wendy Chu Chinese?
She's Japanese, but she's hurt. And I'm like, so yes, we can do this. We can do this. We're still gonna have this conversation. But she's hurt, and it's been I said when did you like she's hurt. And in my I'm so oh this sounds so racist. In my storyline, I wanted a Italian Asian connection. Well, Winnie Chu, I know she's Asian, but I don't. That's not her character. Thank God. She's just a nice. She's a lady who sleeps a lot. That's why I see. That's how I see Wendy Chu.
Yeah, yeah, she's Chinese.
But yeah.
Thought so.
But like, I'm thinking like Tony D. What's his character? He is straight up Italian. Winnie Chu, I see her as a lady who sleeps a lot. Thank God. So it's like, so I don't see in my storyline. I want an Italian Asian connection, and Julia is the connect. That's what I want in the story. I want
She
so
worked at an Italian restaurant in Japan. It
oh
all
my
makes
God.
sense.
Could it be more cliche? Could it be more stereotypical? Jeez, Lo.
it's done right though. The reason why I think Tony D got over is because even though he was supposed to be a gimmick, he made it a straight up character. So it was like, I believe you. I want Soprano NXT every week. So I need the Asian version of that. I don't know what it is. I need the Asian version of that.
The closest we're ever going to get to that is the Black Lotus Triad.
See, don't say that, 'cause I want that, and I feel so bad.
Well, the third member of the Triad is honestly never going to come to WWE, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, belly to belly. All right, I'll be right
Yep.
back.
All right. Tony D with a belly to belly. Tony D's in charge at the moment. Been a good match, back and forth.
Although if the woman with the best super kick in the world, Mayu Iwatani, does want to come to WWE, I fully support it. I fully support it.
Uh,
I just don't see it happen. I don't think she's ever going to leave Stardom.
huge clothesline from Tony D.
Is Dolores still here?
Yep, she's in the background for the moment. Yep.
What do you think, Dolores? Do you think Mayu's ever going to leave Stardom?
I think she might.
Oh, really?
Um, I think she might because everybody's beginning to explore. Even what's her name? Mayu Watanabe was even in a GCW event this weekend. So everybody is testing the waters.
And if it boils down to what everyone seems to think life always boils down to is money, WWE wants to pay her enough, she'll come, right?
Honestly, I think she'd make a good member for the Elite,
That's interesting.
especially if she decides to. Her character is showing up the Young Bucks with a better super kick every time. Just every time they super kick someone, she just runs in.
So they usually have a lot of females in the elite, so
No, I don't.
they haven't had one.
I mean, unless you want to count like Brandy, she's probably the closest they've ever gotten.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I know there has been a history of AEW not being able to provide a good seamless transition to America. Like you got to find your way to stay. You got to find out
Uh,
where to go. And
interesting.
so some talents have actually who are still there have even Hikaru Shida have expressed that that was a difficult time because they were just thrown in the water and had to figure it out.
Yeah. Yep. No, I mean
Ooh.
I'm sure there's a whole lot of culture shock, a whole lot of whatever, and in theory you should be helping these people, deal with that stuff and get more comfortable.
Hmm.
Especially if you have an investment in them, right? I mean, if you're paying them money to come over and be something in your company, you should have an investment in them, and protect that investment. But I don't know.
Maybe it's
Oh my God!
well before
Ooh.
they have
Holy
had
shit!
management shifts in the company. Uh, Actually, I think Hikaru and some other people mentioned that Vicky Guerrero at the time was the person that they went to for help. She was like mothering them, helping
Uh
them
huh.
find their way.
Yeah,
But you don't really have a steady person like that anymore.
yeah. And everybody hated so much on Vicky.
Listen, what she did to her daughter is unacceptable. Sh- But it seems like she can be a good mother to other people other than the one she birthed.
Uh,
Listen, some people can do that. Some people say I might be a good mother. I don't have any kids, but maybe it's the fact that it's not your own and you don't have to deal with it every day and you have to deal with it for 20, 30 years. Maybe that's the reason why she can have everything for other people other than her kids. I don't know.
right. Ilya to the top rope again. Oh, got caught into a power bomb counter, but Tony D one, two. Ooh. Ilya kicks out at 2 3/4. Tony D stomping on the hands of Ilya Dragunov. Oh, then put his mouth on the bottom rope and stomped on the back of his head. Rock bottom. Tony D floats over 1, 2. Dragunov kicks out. What is the official name of the rock bottom? Uranagi, right? Because Joe does one too, right? Samoa Joe has one where he like it's almost the rock bottom. Oh, Ilya with the counter roll up 1, 2. Tony D kicks out. Oh, huge headbutt by Ilya. Uh, elbow to the back of Tony D's head. Torpedo Moscow. Ilya up to the top rope. Dropping that Superman punch like he does. 1, 2.
Wait.
Okay.
There we go.
Interesting. We were wrong, Sammy. Ilya Dragunov retains his championship in a big win over Tony D'Angelo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the NXT title match, Dragon Off!
Yep.
So technically, is this the Rocky movie? And what's his name?
Ivan
He
Drago.
just won.
Ivan
Because
Drago just won.
he
That's
kind of got
funny.
the same like outfit on with the little red and white stripe. I just thought anybody.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
that's funny. That is funny.
Side note, I have not seen Rocky yet. I haven't seen the video.
What did you say?
You
She
heard
has
me.
the same Rocky,
I
but
You
I
mean
haven't.
you've
mean,
never seen Rocky?
I have not seen Rocky. I've seen all the Creeds, but I have not seen Rocky.
What?
okay. Have you seen Friday, the original one?
Yes. Come on.
Okay, so Anita likes the. I'm just gonna break it down. Anita likes the hood classics. She, a little melanin in there. She okay.
That's funny.
Listen. When it comes to 80s stuff, if my dad does not say it was a good movie or tell me to watch it, I ain't watching it.
To be fair, I mean, Rocky is a classic, but it's not a great film, right? Like Sylvester Stallone is not what I would call one of the better actors out there. And even in his early years, he was even more limited. He's become a little bit better as he's gotten older.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I
but
just,
the movie itself is culturally iconic. You know what I'm saying? So like, at some point, you probably at least see it just to check it out. But Creed, all three of them are better than any of the Rocky movies, in my personal opinion.
Oh,
I just want to say this. I'm gonna put it on the loop as I talk. That's another man who done messed his face up, looking like plastic Voldemort. Stop, stop, stop tearing your face apart like this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Do you
Some of
want this
these
show?
NXT, WWE, AEW people, stop tearing your face apart, okay? Cause I can't recognize you anymore. I don't know. Harpo, who this?
hey, listen.
Uh,
I will say this. They did a great job with his face in Creed. So I'm like, yeah, he looked legitimately old. And then he was in the Oscar. I'm like, oh, he's not old. He actually looks good. What y'all doing to him? That ain't right. I know his character was I'm born, washed out, and got cancer, but dang, I'm
right?
just saying, y'all did a good job. That's what I'm saying. Y'all did a good job.
He looked in Creed like he should look now, instead of looking like he's still
Yes,
only 55 when he's fucking 155.
yes, exactly, yes. Ugh.
He goes to the same whatever Tom Cruise goes to. I swear to God, Tom Cruise hasn't looked like he's aged in 20 years. Dude's got to be almost 60, and he looks like he's still 30.
I want to know. And then it don't look, and more so Tom Cruise, it don't look like he's taking anything. Like it looks like I don't see where it's like, oh, your face looks plastered. You got Botox. Like, oh, you just look good.
It just looks like
It's
you
like
don't
that.
age. It
Like,
just looks like he doesn't age. Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna talk with this in front of me. Um,
what?
I don't know what he worships to or what he got going on, but that's uncanny. Okay, sometimes things disappear like old age. Okay, but all of
Oh
that
shit.
Hollywood, you better watch who you talk to and what you do. Okay,
That's
I ain't got
hilarious.
nothing to do with that. I believe in a high power that ain't got to do with some man in front of a podium. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's funny.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But no,
Uh,
it was crazy. It was crazy where like they did Top Gun 2, and they asked the first lady who was his love interest while she was in the second one, and she was like, "Cause Tom Cruise look he's 40, and I look I'm a 60-year-old, and that's my age. So no, I am perfectly fine that being his love interest." And it's like,
and and to be fair, like
no,
nothing against her. Like age as you will, as you will, as you will. But
right,
she hasn't aged well either. Like she
right.
she hasn't aged great either. I mean, by all
It's,
means be natural. Don't do anything. I get it. That's what older people look like. But she hasn't aged well either. Like
it's two sides of the coin. It really is. Where it's like, hey, I love that you know that. Hey, this is me. This is me now, and I'm perfectly fine with it. And then
yeah.
and so it's just like, but you know what? Screw
She's
that.
she's no Demi Moore.
But no, screw that. Let's see a movie with Tom Cruise.
Oh my
Oh,
God! I
stand
cannot
backward.
right now.
Screw a 6-year-old woman. Yes, yeah. Let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see. It might get some more. It might get more views. More people will probably come to the box office if that's the thing.
Oh my gosh! You got to post that picture you posted in Discord of what she looks like now.
Bruh, no, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. But why are your boobs look new though? How you gonna have an old face but your boobs look new? That's not the math ain't mathing. That's not a good combination, chick. If you gonna get work done, do it like yo, anybody look at your boobs when you
Why
We
would a
don't know
face
how
look
new those
100 and
boobs
the
are.
boobs
Those
look?
boobs could.
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
Bye, Felicia.
what?
How you
What?
gonna look, how you gonna look 100 and your boobs look 25?
That don't the math ain't that's not good math.
That's so bad.
That's not good math. That's all I'm saying. I
Maybe she. Wait, wait a minute. I'm gonna put this in front of my face. Listen, maybe she found the right person the second or third time around. Okay, maybe the first time, maybe playing in the snow fucked her face up. Okay, I don't know. I can't tell you why.
don't. Uh, don't listen to that. Wait, LW, I think your mic is going crazy.
ALW had to mute you because your mic going crazy. Shh,
Like it's
chewing.
straight up static.
Are they really out here dressed up? And what's up with these two ponytails and the buns he got going on?
How about now?
Better, way better. Okay, great. You're back. Who you talking about, Dolores?
Uh,
Lashes,
Oh, okay.
lashes up there dressed like she in the 1950s. Missa, he just look like he woke up out of bed and picked a jumpsuit out. What's her name? The other girl? She look like she about to just go to Magic City real quick.
Why you gotta pronounce it
And
messy?
Noam Dar
Don
looks
look
like
like he
he's going to be in the
confused.
new Dumb and Dumber movie.
That,
Yes.
this is Sammy's favorite group, everybody. He is a
They're
die-hard Metaphor fan.
They don't suck. They don't suck. I don't know why they got together. They still didn't give the explanation of why they're together. But they
Ladies
don't.
I'm
and
more of a
gentlemen,
fun guy.
ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun, and I'm gonna run through this real quick. We have shows every day, right? Every day, every day. Now not Tuesday. Now Thursday and Saturday mornings are shorts. Okay. Also, ladies and gentlemen, watch along with us. Cookout is on all platforms as you see it. We're on all social media. Ding it, ding, 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 ding. We're gonna be everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, two retro watch alongs, please go catch them out. I still will try to put up a poll for this last match. Might be hard, but I'll get you on the poll, okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, come here, scan, be a part of predictions, join the Workers Wrestling Network family. You got 5 seconds. One, two, three, 4, 5. There you go. That's it. That's it. Gotta take it there. Second of all, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. We're gonna watch that last match. I'm gonna end it with them. I'm just doing this right now. Okay. We'll be back here at 5 today, 5 tomorrow.
Baby.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, a learning lesson for those out there. Please don't fuck with your face. Okay. Don't do
Oh my
it. Okay.
god! Oh.
Don't do it. And that is a hell of a thing. Okay.
Like I don't think clown on a old girl, but did she really ever did she ever have face or is that just her face?
No, no, no,
No, you gotta
Anita,
see her
no.
now.
What? That was what
No,
we were all asking that.
Anita,
We
Anita,
were all asking that.
Anita, Anita, I saw her. Anita, I saw her. Anita, you telling me the woman you saw in the Discord that looked the same?
No,
That's the
no.
same woman?
What I'm saying is, what caused her not to look like that no more? Was it because she messed with her face, or because it was age? That's what I'm asking.
I have no
I answered
idea.
your question, Anita. I just answered your question.
Okay, so that's not plastic surgery. Okay, fine. Okay.
That is that. And she, listen,
It's probably
sometimes,
a
I'm
combination
going
of
to do
all of
this,
that.
and sometimes it's a combination. Because when you a little too long, you get you mess your stuff up.
Oh my gosh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I already done put the loop on continuous. Just click the outro. We'll see you at 5. I'm leaving it with good hands, okay? I see y'all because I
See you
got
later.
5 minutes to get on my show.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So 2 hour long kickoff. Like, how y'all feel about that?
Very.
I'm not doing kick. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I'm
not
not.
coming on at 2 o'clock? All right,
I'm
here we
not
go.
getting. I'm not doing a 2-hour kickoff where they're going to talk about nothing and it's probably not going to be a freaking match. No, no, I will not do that. I'm
I
sorry.
know. I'm so torn, right? Because they did have one match on the pre-show for Stand and Delivered today, but it was 45 minutes of talking and then one match. So I don't know if they're going to do the same thing on WrestleMania. I really don't want to have to sit on here
Probably.
for 2 hours for them to do nothing.
I'm gonna be so pissed. It's an hour and 30 minutes of freaking talking, and there's not even it is a one match. Or worst case scenario is 2 hours of this straight up talking. That's
Uh,
stupid.
Can we message Dolores about that?
what about it? We could just do
About
whatever we want to do. I mean, if we want to wait and start it at 2 hours later, I mean, we can. We can start at 4 o'clock. I mean, my time, whatever, 7 o'clock, Anika's
Y'all
time.
want to play it? Well, I was gonna say play it by ear, but that's not really a good decision, is it?
No, because once you're on, you don't want to be like, oh, we're gonna cut the stream for an hour and a half and we'll be back. Like that.
Like, like not even that, but just more. Cause I would definitely stay on. It's like
I mean, my thought was so. Here's my thought, right? My thought was I'll come on at 2 o'clock today. If they don't do anything on the pre-show, I'm not coming on at 2 o'clock for tomorrow's pre-show. That's for sure.
okay,
I mean, I don't really want to be here for today's 2 hour pre-show where they just talk either, but at least if they do something, we're here, and if they don't, then I won't come tomorrow for it.
If I'm a betting woman, I really think the first hour is gonna be talking,
Oh
and
yeah,
maybe
for
Hmm.
sure, no doubt.
maybe at
I think the
6,
first 90 minutes.
yeah. So I think if you wanted to start at 6, but 5 is gonna be done. I think 5 is unnecessary.
Yeah, I think five is probably a little too early too.
Like they're probably not even gonna be in the freaking audience either. You're probably gonna straight up close up
It'll
of
be an empty arena.
it's gonna be an empty arena and probably 4 people gonna be in the freaking conference. I call it conference, but the announce table that's talking, and then a bunch of
That's
video
funny.
packages for stuff.
That's funny. Yeah, I
But yeah,
mean, personally, I mean, this is gonna go for another 30 minutes probably, and I mean, I'd like a little bit more than a 2-hour break before we got to come back for WrestleMania, but
that
I, I,
part.
I guess it is what it is. I mean,
It really don't have to be though. It don't have to be.
no, I mean, we can do whatever we want to do. I mean, we are the ones calling the shots. We can come back whenever we want, but yeah. I mean, we don't have to do a pre-show, even if there's matches on the pre-show. There's plenty of times we don't do the pre-show and just do the main card. So
That's my
That's
thing.
true.
I don't even think what match could possibly on the pre-show be like, oh, that was worth it.
nothing really, probably. So yeah, we can make an executive decision and change it. We can come back at 7 o'clock your time,
Um,
4 o'clock my time.
LA Knight and AJ Styles. If that's on the pre-show, I would be a
I'll
bit
be
pissed.
pissed.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if that's on the pre-show, I'm gonna be mad anyhow. Like
Right?
even if we got to see it, I'd still be talking shit. Like why is this match on the fucking pre-show?
Oh, okay. This might be bad, but I don't care. I heard them say, "Welcome back, Wade Barrett," but my mind did not translate to Booker T's not here until right now, where I'm like, "Where's the ad-libs at? Oh God, this is stupid! Like, where's the yeah, yeah,
Okay.
let's go, yeah, uh huh."
All right.
There he is. Okay, he is there. I hear PT now. I'm happy. Get it.
All right, Mello versus Trick. I do think you're looking at a future NXT World Champion in Trick for sure. I don't know how soon it'll be, but I think he's going to be the next. He's going to be a world champion.
Like we're gonna talk about, we talked about it earlier, but I was very. It was a shock that the Wolf Dogs retained because I could have sworn, okay, Braun Breaker's gonna show up to SmackDown, nothing else. But I wholeheartedly see Trick beating Carmelo, and Carmelo is going to the main roster. Don't know what capacity, but I believe this is Carmelo's last match. What else would he do?
What? Okay, so let me ask you another question then. And I agree with you. I don't think there's anything left for him to really do. But what um what is Mello going to do on the main roster? What do you see as a natural fit for him on the main roster?
Don't want him to be in a group. Right now, off bat, they are letting Pretty Ricochet. They are letting Ricochet get some time and shine in matches, right? So, and I hope they continue to do that. I see them having a mini feud. Don't know how that looks, but I definitely see them having a mini feud.
Ricochet and Mello?
Ricochet and Mello. I think that could go on for a good month, maybe 2. After that, like this is why, like going back to Paul Heyman and having the cruiserweight. I wish we could bring back the cruiserweight division properly, because I can totally you have enough stars.
Yeah.
Like mine, like him versus JD McDonough, him versus Andrade, even though he's at a cruiserweight, but he that Lucha Libre style works better than
Right.
division. Like, oh, him with the drag. That's why I like bring back the cruiserweight division, please, and do it properly. Don't just bring it back to be flipped.
Um, I'd like to talk about more about the discussion of aura, because
Yeah,
like The Rock, when he was Rocky Maivia, like everyone was booing him, the whole die Rocky die and everything else.
yeah.
But like you could tell that dude was gonna be a star.
Like he was one of them people where that was a tweak that was easily fixable because, like he said during, I think did you watch the rivalry with him versus on A&E?
I haven't, no.
It's a good show. I do like theirs. Um, but with him, he was like, it's all about the setup. Where it's like, oh, you're gonna push this third generation superstar past everybody. That's gonna get him one ding, but people don't like him. And then he's smiling all the time. This record's words. I'm smiling all the time, even when I lose. That's ding too. That's not those are common sense mistakes that can be easily fixable. It's like come on, you just lost. Why are you smiling? Why you got 5 teeth? It's stupid. And it's just like whatever character you make for someone, it gotta be based in realism. And that all it really is a matter of setting someone up for success. And even though Rocky might have been a good start, well, my child just scared me. Him just being a bright-eyed baby face, and that's not his personality at all. That needed to be fixed.
Another one, Undertaker, when he was in WCW and got released and was told no one's ever gonna pay to see Mark Calloway.
Right.
Now, see, I would love to watch videotapes of that because Paul Heyman, he actually was Peril Paul. Like, so how did that look? He was a Paulie E dangerous guy, and I saw a glimpse where he had the vest and in the black tights. Like, he always looked me a little bit, and it's like, so why did that not work, or did y'all just didn't put enough effort into that? Because just looking at it, I didn't see a match, I didn't see a promo. It looked like it didn't suck. It looked like it could have worked. But I guess like you just didn't put that much time into it.
What about Stone Cold? How did people feel about Stone Cold in the 90s
I
before
don't
he
know.
became?
Again, this is studio. I didn't go back and watch any of this. I just know from tapes of biographies and stuff. Looking at him, ringmaster gimmick. He was a good bad guy. So at least he got that right, right? He was a good bad guy. And it's crazy. Everyone you bring up was their detriment was we're in the 90s, but we're doing 80s stuff. So it really was like, hey, this whole gimmicky, someone has to be not even a character, a clown, or you have to be a plumber, or you're actual clown, or you're a dent. They said before Kane was Kane, he was a dentist person, and it's like,
Yeah, Isaac Yankem.
yeah, it's like, why are we doing this? Is 1990? I'm gonna say 1995, 1996. This is 1996. Why are we doing
He was also Diesel, wasn't he?
who?
After Kevin Nash left, wasn't Glenn Jacobs Diesel briefly?
You tell me.
Wa- wasn't he fake Diesel?
I don't know. Oh, ALW,
ALW, you're
the mic's still off. Like, I don't remember. I know was there two diesels? I'm not sure. That might have been the thing too as well, but I'm not sure. But yeah, like so everyone you said they probably had the aura, but the whole gimmicky '80s look didn't make them skyrocket to where they needed to be.
Yeah, it
And
was
then,
him.
Oh, you get AEW.
Yeah, he was fake Diesel.
yep, he sure was. I don't remember that, but it does say that on the Google machine.
Crazy. Was like even that, right? Diesel and Shawn Michaels, even though it was leading towards '90s, it was still the Heartbreak Kid. Why are we wearing so much glitter? What are we doing?
Well, Vince had it in his head that, people weren't paying to see Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. They were paying to see Diesel and Razor Ramon. And if he just puts the names on new guys,
And that's crazy though, right? Because me and my dad talked about this conversation of the whole having the rights to someone's names. It's like, okay, you own my name, but do you really think you can, like you said, if you try to slap Diesel on another person, and everyone knew that wasn't the dude who played the first Diesel. So, well, like it's like a name is a good hook, but if the person can't, it means dilly did.
I'll be back.
All right.
Give him some food. I hear the dogs. Give him some food.
Mellow to the top rope. Oh, caught by Trick.
Oh,
Wheelbarrow position. Counter. Oh, neck breaker from Trick. Oh, with the Trick with the spinning
oh,
roundhouse kick.
all right, you're like
Uh,
kick. Okay. Here's that's kick. All right.
and a pin. And Mellow kicks out at 2.
Woo,
Woo.
that part. Okay. Taking a breather. Right, like talking about Carmelo.
Yeah.
Carmelo had it. He had it from day one. And people were like, "Why did you make him a heel? Why did you pair him with Trick?" But sometimes it's just your surround. It's like creating the whole experience, except for one man. And sometimes even though some people have aura, you need the full experience to get it as well.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, I agree. I mean, it's not always just having all the skills, although having all the skills helps, right? Like if
Yes,
you're lucky enough to be one of those people that looks great, can talk on the mic, and can wrestle, you're obviously heads and shoulders above people that can only do 2 of the 3, and header and even higher above than someone that can only do 1 of the 3, right?
yeah,
So if and for in my opinion, if we're talking specifically about Mello in this particular context, he has all 3 of those skills, right? The lead. I, his talking is probably the one that needs the most work, but even that, he's a solid talker.
yeah.
So
Better
there's,
than
I mean, he could get better, but if he never did, he'd be fine anyhow. He's fine the way he is. So,
yeah,
so when you already start with that, you're already a little bit ahead. And I don't, it's tough, right? I mean, it's not easy for anybody. Even when you have all the tools, for whatever reason, you might not get over. It just is what it is. Like I can think of a couple people. One off the top of my head is Miro, right? Like, and he does get over, but he doesn't stay over, or he's over, but he can't stay on television. Like everybody loved Rusev, everybody loves Miro, but what is he doing? Nothing, right? He's got the look. The man can talk. He's an incredible talker, and he can wrestle. He's a great wrestler. So I mean, he's one of those that I don't understand. Somewhere there's a disconnect, and it's not. It doesn't appear to be with the fans. It appears to be backstage with management or other wrestlers or something else. But this is now the second company, at least, where he's gone to, and everyone expected big things, and for whatever reason, they're not getting him. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but so it also depends on where you're at and who's around you, what era you're, who your peers are. Because if you're listen, Mick Foley is a superstar, right? But he also suffered from being in the shadow of The Rock and Stone Cold, right? Like you're great, but you're not The Rock or Stone Cold. So, I mean, at any other time he might have been the greatest of his time, but you suffer from being in the same time as those two. So it's all about when you come around. It's all about who you're spending airtime with, all those things. So it has to be the perfect storm, right? And the company has to like you enough to want to push you and invest in you.
And
You
that's
know,
Yeah, that was his big problem.
like
But like, he was such a big star, and like even The Rock wasn't that big when he first came in. The Rock was still.
mid card, very mid card. Yeah.
But you also had dudes like Undertaker,
yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
sure.
I think Bret Hart was still there at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think he was. I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
at the twilight, the end of his career, but yes, yeah, at the end of his time there, but yes.
Oh, Trick going crazy with
Oh,
his still there.
oh no, Mellow with the low blow.
No, wait. What is no?
But
It,
like, I don't think Vince really ever expected much out of Mick Foley, and like, that's sad to
right.
say.
No, it is that. Well, I mean, and to be fair, he had one of the three things. He was an amazing talker, right? Like his in-ring work is good, but he's not the greatest in-ring. He's not the greatest athlete on the planet. Like he's not
No,
the most athletically inclined person, and he's definitely not the most, aesthetically pleasing on the eye, right? I mean,
no.
there was a comment where a guy, I forget who it was, somebody in an article was writing an article, and he went to a wrestling event and he asked somebody, he was like, who's that decidedly homeless looking fellow in the front row? And they were like, oh, that's Mick Foley. You know what I mean? Like he regularly looks like maybe he could be potentially homeless, that day or the next day. So, um,
I mean, the way he was living on the road, like,
yeah,
I remember they did the animated stories, and when Triple H was telling the story of Mick Foley went to the locker room, he rolled off his sweaty sweatpants, took a
yeah,
shower, put the sweaty sweatpants back on, and
back
hopped in the
on.
car to go to the next
Yeah.
town.
So there you go. So yeah, I mean, so I get it. I mean, he doesn't have, and Stone Cold, Stone Cold was a great talker, and it's debatable. Obviously you can debate his skill in the ring and his aesthetic appearance. Out of the three of them, The Rock had probably the best aesthetic appearance. Probably,
Oh
Stone
yeah.
Cold may have been the best wrestler. It's debatable.
Uh,
It's debatable.
I,
Um,
I mean, he doesn't have a very complicated move set,
he
you
does
know.
not. He does not. Stone Cold does not. No. I mean, move
Like
set wise,
Stone Cold kind of fits into that five moves of doom category.
100%, absolutely 100%.
All right. Side note.
Trick Williams just beat Carmelo Hayes in the main event of Stand and Deliver.
Congratulations, ALW.
Thank you. And I don't think that makes you the winner, but or does it? Did you look at it? Did you
Well,
calculate it up?
we still have Mania to.
Oh yeah. Uh, Mello with the knee to the ref. This was a solid Stand and Deliver. I thought there were some good matches. Um, I was a little surprised that Ilya Dragunov retained his title, but
Mhm.
we'll see what ends up happening there. That doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to the main roster or that
It's
he won't get more main roster appearances. I mean, right now we've been talking about it. Braun Breaker's essentially doing double duty on SmackDown and NXT, so there's no reason to think that potentially Ilya couldn't do that here. And I'm assuming that this is Melo's final hurrah in NXT for a while. I'm assuming he's going to be
Yeah,
stepping up to the
Melo's
main
been on
roster,
SmackDown.
huh?
Yeah, Melo's been on SmackDown for months.
Yeah. So
I am glad they took him off because the aesthetic of I think him doing both was not giving him the aura that he had in NXT. So I'm glad they're like, you know what, let's focus on NXT, get that all cleared off, and then we'll bring you back to SmackDown.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yep. So
So
yeah,
But it was
Trick with the
crazy
win.
when they was having that match on SmackDown and Trick came out and the entire SmackDown audience already knew, whoop that Trick, whoop that Trick.
Yeah. But the top two, we're talking about doing double duty. I think the top two people that made it work and made them bigger stars for it was Paige. She was NXT champion and she won the women's champion on after Raw. And of course KO. Pop a power bomb to Cena, step on the US title, raise the NXT title. I can see Ilya doing that. I can see Ilya like going to Logan Paul and giving him his patented power Superman punch off the top rope and stepping on US title and raising the NXT. Why would I say that? Now I want that in my life.
I think it's good that Baron Corbin went back though, because Baron Corbin was only in NXT for a cup of tea.
Yep.
Yeah, and like even though I love Axiom and Frazier, I think if the War Dogs are gonna, War Dogs,
Yeah, War Dogs. Wolf Dogs. Wolf Dogs.
Wolf Dogs. If they're going to lose, it should be to someone. The rivalry and the story's there, so I'm not actually. I'm fine with them still being champion until they can find that person.
I agree with all of that.
All right.
So that brings us to the end of Stand and Deliver and the end of this watch along, which was started with Effy's Big Gay Brunch at 11 a.m. and just ended with Stand and Deliver with Trick Williams getting the big win over Carmelo Hayes in the main event. We will be back. I think we made an executive decision here live for all the people to hear that we will not be here at 2 o'clock, but we will be here at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern to start our WrestleMania watch along. We believe that the pre-show is 2 hours, and we decided we're not going to cover that. So
We'll be back in 4 hours.
We'll be back in 4 hours. And since Dolores already did our cleanup and showed you our schedule, all I'm going to do is say peace, see you in a few hours, and hit the outro.